Going live. Gosh, my nose is blocked. Hi everyone. Ẹ káalẹ́ o gbogbo ẹ̀yin. Aya mi Àjíkẹ́ o. Aya mi Àjíkẹ́ o. Àwọn ọlọ́fadà gborí wọlé. Okay, mi ò get yẹn dáadáa ní pọ̀ sí mi. Ẹ̀yin tèmi, ó yá. Ẹ jẹ́ àjọ gbórin yìí dáadáa. Aya mi Àjíkẹ́ o. Àjíkẹ́ bèbí o ṣe. Aya mi Àjíkẹ́ o. Àwọn ọlọ́fadà gborí wọlé. Látàbẹ́ òkúta Ajíwàsíù Ayinde. Aya mi Àjíkẹ́ o. Fathia àtàdùfẹ́ o. Fathia Opeyemi o. Fathia ṣé Èkó Opeyemi o. Ọmọ ṣé Èkó àdùfẹ́. Okay. Tèmi, ẹ jẹ́ ká tún gbọ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Ayé lómi yàtọ̀. Ẹ bá mi fara tápò. Aya mi Àjíkẹ́ o. Pàṣẹ. Yẹ́lò mi Àjíkẹ́ bèbí o ṣe. Aya mi Àjíkẹ́ o. Ọmọ ọlọ́fadà àwọn gborí wọlé. Látàbẹ́ òkúta Ajíwàsíù Ayinde. Aya mi Àjíkẹ́ o. Àdùfẹ́ o. Fathia. Fathia. Ayinde Williams, she serious. At this studio, I want to enter studio because of my papa party. Good evening, everybody. You're welcome to Prevailing Issues with Ajoke. Your host is Ajoke, the one and only posh AK to shake the icy, too posh, too lovely, too cute, almost too more at the right time. You're all welcome. On TikTok, we are on 3 platforms tonight. Wow. We are on YouTube, we are on TikTok, and we are on Facebook, on Niger Styles and Beauty Tips on Facebook. Ẹ yẹ kí n jókòó dáadáa. Ẹ̀yin ní TikTok, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá mi power tap, please power tap for me because tonight again is very lovely. Oh yeah, a power tap. Get yourself a cup of tea. That's how we do it here. So that níwà dehydrated tàbá ti ń ṣèké lọ. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sí ètò. Yes, we have always been talking about Ajíwàsíù Ayinde, K1 the ultimate, the one and only bàbá mi olóko gbọgbọrọ tó bímọ púpọ̀ ara àwọn lèmi Àjọkẹ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, Opeyemi Ayinde tó bímọ púpọ̀ ara wọn lèmi Àjọkẹ́. Àwa ọmọ UNICEF tá mọ̀ bàbá wa tá kún lórí social media Ayinde ló bí wa. Tá ẹ bá mọ̀, ẹ̀yin tèmi ẹ bá mi fara táàpù o. Ó máa táìtà lálẹ́ ẹjọ́. Ẹ ká fi ẹ̀rín wọlé. Ó yẹ fẹ̀rín wọlé. Okay, ó dà pé mi ò okay. Ẹ̀rín wọlé. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Welcome everybody. How has the weekend been? Mine has been good. Like you know, I do what makes me happy. Whatever makes you happy, do it. Be yourself. Enjoy yourself to the fullest. Just do it in ìwọ̀ntúnwọ̀nsì nílé ayé. Do it in moderation. Anything you do. If you're drinking, drink in moderation. If you are doing this in moderation. In everything, do it in moderation. Eka was the way to. Tẹ́ bá máa ṣèké náà, ẹ ṣèké in moderation o. Torí tó bá gbé yín lálá. Allergy ni o. You're all welcome. On Facebook, let me know you're watching me. I can see Ayinde Williams. I can't see many people because it's showing and I'm sure that is not what we have. Please, if you're Facebook and you're watching us, please, let me know you're watching. Just say hi, Ajoke. Fine girl, Ajoke. We are here with you. Yes, it's about Ayinde Wasiu. Ẹ̀yin mama mi tẹ́ wà lórí YouTube. Ẹ̀yin alálùbá tẹ́ máa jèrè àwọn ọmọ yín. You're always saying, Àjọkẹ́, where are you? Àjọkẹ́ is back o. Today, ẹ̀yin mama mi, mo fẹ́ sọ Yorùbá fún yín. Ẹ̀yin mama mi torí tí ń gangan ni mo ṣe fẹ́ sọ Yorùbá. Torí mo mọ̀ pé ẹ̀yin alálùbáríkàyà ẹ máa ń wò mí lórí YouTube. Torí ẹ̀yin ti TikTok lóyìnbó ni, ẹ̀yin Facebook lóyìnbó ló pọ̀ nínú yín. Báwọn mama mi kan wà lórí YouTube tó yẹ pé wọ́n máa Àjọkẹ́ níbo ló wà? Gbé wá. Bí irú Àyìndé yìí ni mo ti gbé wá fún yín lálẹ́ ẹ gbà mí o, yé o, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ní pátì wa? Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ gbọ́ pé ìyá bàbá mi kú? Yes, I see how you all, you're welcome, Bibi. Mo dúpẹ́ Olóbòde, you're welcome, Bibi. Smith, you're welcome, Nikki Soul. You are welcome. Every one of you that you're coming, you're welcome to Prevailing Issues with Àjọkẹ́. Yes, ẹ jẹ́ ká sáré gbé fún yín létí lẹ́nu. Gbogbo wa kúkú mọ̀, we know what has been happening. Àti Alhaji Àyìndé, wọ́n ní jọ́ òkú ìyá aṣẹ́wó. Èrò máa pọ̀ lọ rẹpẹtẹ. Ìgò máa fly rẹpẹtẹ. Ṣùgbọ́n eléyìí o, dádì mi Àyìndé, àwọn náà sìn ìyá wọn. Ọmọ rere ẹ̀yin gbogbo wa. Like I've always told you, Àyìndé is not the only child tí màmá bí. Ṣùgbọ́n may God make all our children, successful children in life. People will always look for them. You understand? In everything they will say, ọmọ yìí ò tí ì dé, jẹ́ kọ́ ọmọ yìí dé náà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́lọ́run ṣe máa ṣe gbogbo àwọn ọmọ wa. This phone is really giving us those. Shit. Ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin ti TikTok. Oh God, this phone is really messing me up on TikTok. Anyways, ẹ̀yin tèmi. So Wasiu, he had his own party 2 days ago. You don't wait for me, Taya Olabode. Don't wait for me. I didn't even want to come tonight, but they said, Àjọkẹ́, come and tell us what happened. Why did the Ropo want to break somebody's head? Why did fathia want to break somebody's head? Mo ní ẹ gbà mí o. Ìgbà wo tún làwọn ìyàwó wa fẹ́ fọyàn lórí o. A máa fọyàn lórí. A máa kàn behave ara wa dáadáa ni. Ó ní dádì ẹ tún sá lọ. Mo ní Àyìndé sá lọ, ẹ gbà mí o, mo ló lọ ara Àyìndé o. Anyways, we had our party there 2 days ago. Party yẹn dùn, èrò rẹpẹtẹ, wọ́n wá láti America lánàá Saturday, níjọ́ Friday ni wọ́n ṣe gbogbo party, wọ́n ṣe ká. We had the final burial, that's the fidal, 8 days fidal. We don't know if we are still going to do party but 41 days party yìí máa wà. We don't get. Wọ́n ti pè our family jọ, wọ́n ti ní ká sáré sọ fún yín. But what we know is that we had a party. I told you that I was coming to tell you. In the morning on Friday, I quickly came out and said, don't worry, in the evening, I will come and give you all the feedback, all the updates on the party. What went well, what went wrong. But I couldn't score. Sometimes you would think you want to come and do amebo, but you won't be able to come and do amebo again. I couldn't come. Events overtook things. Anyway, maybe because we were packing all the ego, maybe I couldn't come and tell you. I knew that day was going to be like that. You remember last week when Mama died, that 2 of them were fighting over labs. And I told you, my daddy's labs, akokoromba wonja. In fact, labs, efe bayi Ayinde, jemite imeji ba joko se Ayinde. Nítorí kan, Ọ̀pẹ́lẹ́ngẹ́, ó ṣe kíni, ó no. Ìkejì kẹrẹ, ó fẹ́ gẹgẹgẹgẹ tèmi ni. Ẹ wá fẹ́ bayi Ayinde jẹ́ pẹ̀lẹ́sẹ̀. Mo wá wò pé ẹ̀yin méjèèjì. When the whole thing started, nǹkan tí fẹ́ kọ́kọ́ mọ̀ ni pé ilé olórogún, wọ́n ní tá bá ń ṣeré, a máa ń rí wọn. Ilé olórogún, ọgbà wèrè, ọgbà asínwín, ọgbà tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ Fuji house of commotion, Ayinde house of commotion, Fuji house of commotion, Ayinde house of commotion, Fuji house of commotion. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe rí láti last week. We saw when they went to the party, how Alhaji himself got us to where we are today. Yes, I am standing by it and I'm standing straight on this matter. Wọ́n ní téèyàn bá fẹ́ wá ṣe ayé ọmọ, ó ní bẹ́ ṣe máa ń ṣe tó wá ṣe ayé ọmọ. Ó ní bá ṣe máa ń ṣe ìyàwó ilé tó wà pẹ̀lú èèyàn. But what Alhaji made us to understand on that day, because we know Alhaji Wasiu has always been alaya púpọ̀. For those of you that you have not been following our story, please help me to power tap. Help my condition. And don't forget, I sell all these glasses. Like this one I'm wearing is meant for prescription. So as I'm looking at it, I can read and I can, sight with it. So you buy from me and you take it to your optician for prescription. And I've got lovely, lovely ones for recommended when you are going to parties. Like I do tell you people, when you are going to party, don't go and use dark bones in the party. They will think you are Stevie Wonder. Don't wear this like this in the party because it's too dark. Don't wear it interior. When you are inside the house, don't wear this. When you are inside the party, don't wear this. Wear something transparent. I do have some transparent ones. So anything you want. This one has sun shades, sunglasses to protect your eyes from the sun rays. Call me. All these ones are all branded. This is I think this is Gucci. No, sorry. This is Chanel. This is Chanel. I've got the pack here. Chanel pack, where are you? So they come in packs. You see, Chanel, please call me for all your glasses. I've got sunshades, I've got party shades, and I've got sun prescription glasses. As I was telling you, Ogba Violence. Àná láṣẹ confam pé popsi mi Ọlọ́run nìkan ló lè yọ yín nínú ọgbà Violence tẹ́ wà yìí o àfi k'Ọlọ́run yọ yín nínú ẹ̀ popsi Ayinde ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ tì yín. So last week when we saw what happened, let's go back to who Alhaji Wasiu Ayinde is every woman's dream. Why I say every woman's dream, not in a way to say yes everyone likes polygamy, but this is somebody that is well-to-do. Every woman wants to have a man that can cater for them, that can take care of their needs. Every woman, mi mọ bó ṣe lè jẹ́ as obìnrin, kò sóbìnrin tó fẹ́ olòṣì. Obìnrin fẹ́ ready-made. Ìwọ tó tún bá ṣiṣẹ́ láti ilẹ̀ gan, k'Ọlọ́run kó gbé wa lérè, kó fún wa lérè ni at the end of the day. Because no matter when a man is out there and is okay, as in ogbedani lapo, kò sóbìnrin tí ò ní fẹ́. So that is why I said Alhaji Ayinde is every woman's dream. That every woman that loves good things. You might argue with your keyboard that no, Wasiu kì í ṣe choice tèmi o. That is you. But for somebody that is trying to be very, very open and unbiased as a woman, you want everything perfect for your man. Bóyá orin ló ń kọ ni o, k'Ọlọ́run gbéga. If he's a singer, if he's a musician, let him be successful in his, in his chosen career, whatever he does. So Alhaji Wasiu is a successful Fuji musician. In fact, he is the best as at now. If we have to say it, Titi started playing the Wasiu song again since November last year, which suggested that they have settled. Murewa Peters, no, don't say that. I want to disagree with you. I really want to disagree with you. Most of the time, all these videos that you see online, if I go to a party and I post my video, and any blogger can pick the video and put a background music to it. So what most people were doing is anytime Titi goes out and she, makes a video of herself, to buy lottery party, touch a video fun her, she will post it out and any blogger will pick it and put a background music on it. And most of them will always put Wasiu's music on it. I want us to know that party you saw yesterday, it was not only Titi that is an ex that was there. All the other exes were there. Àwọn tó ṣe rí nínú àwọn ìyàwó Ayinde, they were all there yesterday. And that was why you saw when Dami, the lawyer, was shouting, she was paying them. So most of his exes were there yesterday. But I want you to get one thing right. You are coming as an ex. You are coming to an ex as an ex. And, you have come to play the part of your child's rights, which is normal in Yoruba land when somebody dies in your husband's family, maybe grandma, like that grandma that died. People, all of you will bring your children. That's what pay final rights for grandma. And so, like I told you last week when I did the analysis, if Alhaji has got nothing with Titi, or she feels that she still has a hold on Alhaji, she won't play the part she did play last week. And I think the same thing, no, one week when they did the party itself. Like I said, all his exes were there live yesterday. In fact, Ololademi Jemila, she was there. Iya Kilokoyi Monsuru Abikinikon was there. Most of their mothers were there yesterday. But last week when they came, it was Titi herself that came with her children. I think when they heard all these things. First and foremost, yes, they were separated. No, Ajife Babalala, they have been separated since Alhaji married Ropo, Emanuela. Let us get back to how the thing we started hearing rumor. Like I told you, me and Mama Bo, I went to a party and I caught them red-handed. In fact, if I was that kind of amebo gidi goni, I would have told the whole world that day that Alhaji is about to marry another wife. Because I saw them and in fact, what I saw that day really confirmed to me that Alhaji was dating Ropo at that time. Remember, Titi herself, with social media, a lot of people fell in love with her over time. I remember when she came in, it was Wendy. You know when Alhaji was sick? Alhaji ti fẹ́ kú, tí ohun popsi mi ti fẹ́ lọ, wọ́n gé wọn ní gògògóńgò àbí nǹkankan. It was that Wendy in America that was with Alhaji Wasiu Ayinde. That's why when you ọkùnrin ò láyọ̀lé, I'm sorry to say ẹ̀yin popsi mi tẹ́ wà lórí line kò ṣe pé mo ní ẹ láyọ̀lé in fact ẹ láyọ̀lé gidi, ṣùgbọ́n òwe Yorùbá ni wọ́n ní ká gbé yín síbí báyìí torí tẹ́ bá máa ṣubú kẹ́lẹ̀ kalẹ̀ sáré yẹ̀ yín kẹ́ máa kàn wá lọ́wọ́. Ó yé yín. So Alhaji was very sick and it was only Wendy that was there for Alhaji. Wendy bímọ, ìgbà yẹn Alhaji máa kọrin kiri. Lójú ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ tí ẹni mú ṣe Wendy mi Àbẹ̀ní àbábẹ̀kẹ́ lọmọ yẹn jẹ́ ó ṣáà máa kì í ọmọ yẹn máa ya lẹ́jú bàbá bí ìyàwó Ọọ̀ni tó kọ́kọ́ lọ wúrà ọ̀la bí ẹ̀ náà ṣe máa ṣẹnu nù ọmọ yẹn náà yà ṣẹnu báyìí máa parọ́ tàn rẹ̀ ẹ̀ jẹ́. She wasn't smiling. So that time it was Wendy ni everywhere. Wendy ni, we all thought Wendy was the last wife. We just add that daddy mi wọ́n parí mọ́ ìyá Sabella tó ń jó máa jó pẹ́, mama Sabella tó ń jó wá jó pẹ́, daddy mi pa ó kàn cut mic ni Igbos. Ìyá Sabella bá ṣubú yakata. No bá gbé Opeyemi Adúfẹ́mi bó ṣe gbọ́ Opeyemi wọlé nìyẹn. A kàn rí pé daddy mi bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń kọrin káàkiri pẹ̀lú lady tó wà Truby kan ni atatún leléyìí. Níbo ni ìyá Isabella wà? Àṣé ìyá Isabella wọ́n ti dá ìyá Isabella sílẹ̀. Wọ́n ti ń gbé ìyá Isabella ni Yewande o aya mi Àjíkẹ́ no Yewande o aya mi Wasiu Ayinde o Wendy mo ti gbàgbé mo ṣá mọ̀ pé Yewande o òun lórí tí ẹni yẹn Yewande o ìyẹn ni Yewande. Ká tó mọ̀ bọ́lájí ṣe mú máìkì tó ń jà lẹ́yìn Yewande nìyẹn tó ń gbé fún wọ́n bá gbóṣù bàbá wọ́n bá gbé fún mọ́mí wa. Ọmọ olókùú released last week for his wives. He insinuated àwọn ará. No! Ṣáàdì àwọn ará kìíní tó gbọ́ ìwọlé yẹn. Let me replay the music for you. The music you are talking about, listen to that music. You remember last week after the party, tí àwọn èèyàn sọ pé Alhaji ti fẹ́ fathia padà. Kò yé yín? Like I told you, I am not against fathia being back. Do you understand? But we social media influencers, I will say, let us mind what we say because sometimes our laman dale onileru ẹ má bínú ṣó ti yé yín. Alhaji Ayinde ó lè lóhun kọ̀yàwó òun ó lè lóhun ti kọ̀yàwó òun kò sí ìtóyé nínú wa. Sure you understand? So I wouldn't say bóyá òótọ́ o àbí irọ́ o, but orin tó kọ tó ní wọ́n gbórí wọlé listen very well. You know, after the party, tí gbogbo wàhálà ṣẹlẹ̀, he now went to a party and was singing and thanked the people that stood by him. And he said, wípé ìyàwó mi kẹ́ ò ṣe ẹ máa gbọ́ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kó má dà pé mo fẹnu sọ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ máa gbọ́. Adé akílódé tẹ̀sán òun bẹ́ẹ̀ dì mí báyìí. Aya mi àjíkẹ́ lọ́ba yẹ́lò mi máa ń rọ́bẹ̀. Aya mi àjíkẹ́ o. Mẹ́kẹ̀ẹ́ ní dìdìdìdì gbàsìgbà. Lọ́ba yẹ́lò mi. Aya mi àjíkẹ́ o. Àwọn ọlọ́fadà gborí wọlé gbọ́ o. Àwọn ọlọ́fadà gborí wọlé látàbẹ́òkúta Hájì Wàsíù mi aya mi àjíkẹ́. Àwọn ọlọ́fadà gborí wọlé. What happened is this. Immediately Mama died. From reliable source o. Immediately tí mọ̀mísí wá kú. Ìyá bàbá mi tí wọ́n pa ní age 100 something. Wọ́n pa ìyá yìí ni. Immediately tó kú. You know this lady is from Abeokuta. Emanuela. So I just guess she was the one that contacted Olofada. You heard when he said, àwọn Olofada gborí wọlé. Àwọn Olofada yẹn ló ń dáná fún àwọn èèyàn every day. Àwọn Olofada gborí wọlé. Àwọn Olofada, for all of you that you have been insinuating that means Ajike is no more with Alhaji. Kò sí pé Alhaji mọ́. Alhaji sọ pé wọ́n gborí wọlé látàbẹ́òkúta. No, kò ní ó padà gborí wọlé o. Ó ní àwọn Olofada gborí wọlé. Gborí wọlé àwọn tó wá dáná fún wọn látàbẹ́òkúta nìyẹn. Believe what I'm telling you. It's not wọ́n padà gborí wọlé. Àwọn Olofada gborí wọlé. Ẹ máa gbọ́ ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Ẹ má bínú o. Aya mi àjíkẹ́ o. Aya àjíkẹ́ o. Àwọn ọlọ́fadà gborí wọlé látàbẹ́òkúta. Ọlọ́fadà gborí wọlé. That was what he said. Go and listen to that music. Fathia. Àtàdùfẹ́ o. Fathia. Daddy mi. Ó gbọ́n kú. Fathia o. Anyway, what's the meaning of Olofada, please? Olofada are those ones cooking rice with Ofada rice from Abeokuta. We know Ofada soup is mainly from Abeokuta. Do you understand? So, àwọn Olofada gborí wọlé, that was what he sang. Go to that music very well. You might not get the real concept here. Go and listen. Use your earpod and listen to it very well. Wọ́n ní àwọn Olofada padà gborí wọlé látàbẹ́òkúta Hájì Wàsíù ayinde. You understand? Olofada are those cooking rice with Ofada stew. That is what he said. Anyway, mo kàn dá yín sí yẹn ni. So, last week yẹn, like I said, ẹ yẹ kí n padà sí daddy mi. Yes, daddy mi ẹ má lògùn fún mi kí n má rántí nǹkan tí n fẹ́ sọ. Torí I don't trust you, daddy. No. Let me remember. Yeah, yes, I can remember what I wanted to say. So, it was that lady that was with Alhaji Ayinde. And when that relationship started with Fathia, we could see that people were really, really against Fathia. Reason being, number one, they said Fathia snatched this Alhaji Ayinde. This snatching has been going on for a long time. Wọ́n já ọkọ gbà. Mo dẹ̀ máa ń sọ kò sẹ́ni tó já ọkọ gbà. Ohun ọkùnrin ló lọ síbi tó hùn ni. So that time, people were against Fathia because they said pé ọkọ ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀, that her cousin ó ti bímọ fún Wàsíù rí. If you all remember. So, as at that time, Alhaji did not listen to every ranting online. He said, ibi tí mò ń lọ ni mò ń lọ. And remember, as at that time too, they said Fathia was dating Highlander. Highlander was Alhaji Ayinde. He is still Alhaji Ayinde's friend. Highlander is one of those ones that were the big spenders for King Wasiu Ayinde. And please let me know if you are following my analysis and you know what I'm talking about. As at that time, they said that was what people were saying. Titi ṣe máa lọ fẹ́ ọkọ ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀, kíníkan, that even the mother was against it. And then at the same time, Titi was dating Highlander. Highlander was a married man. So Titi ò lè fẹ́ ìyẹn. But Alhaji, married man ni, but community service làwọn máa ń ṣe. Wọ́n máa help gbogbo àwọn community ni. So wọ́n máa ń pè wọ́n ní community di kẹ́ má bínú. You know, at least, you know, he's my father. I respect my father very well. You understand? So at least that was what people were saying as at that time. So Alhaji he didn't mind. He went for what he wanted. Nikki Posh, my darling sister. He went for what he wanted. He wanted fathia. He didn't mind all the wailers online. He didn't mind them. In fact, ó bú àwọn èèyàn nígbà yẹn pé you all are saying pé òun gba ìyàwó follower òun. You know, you remember people were down against him that ìyàwó ẹni tó náwó fún ẹ, ó gba girlfriend there, ìyàwó Bọ̀bọ́lá àbí Highlander nǹkan. And he said Highlander was married. And this is not the first time that Highlander náà ń gba ìyàwó àwọn. So àwọn náà gba ìyàwó, ọ̀dọ̀ mi ìyàwó máa dúró ìyàwó, we do ìyàwó, meet me, you meet me, I meet you ni. So that was what happened as at that time. The same way people were against Titi, that's the same way they came against Emanuela when she came. So Alhaji did not mind them. Kò rán wá, ó fẹ́ ìyàwó ẹ̀. In fact, like I told you, when Alhaji wanted to do it, when the thing was sweeting him, that time when fathia mi Adufe, she will be doing like this to Alhaji. Ní gbogbo party, they will be kissing each other, they will be romancing each other. Anyway, in the party, you'll be seeing them. Mama will be money. Hey, ayi daddy mi ti that last. Àgbà tí daddy mi rí ìyàwó tọ́lọ́run yàn fún láti ọ̀run. I was happy for my father. We were all happy for him because the love was shocking them. Before we know it, Titi sáré pọmọ sílẹ̀. 1, 2, 3. Bravo. Inú wa dùn because none of àwọn obìnrin tó ti bímọ bẹ́yẹn fún Alhaji. Ìyá Isabella gan ta rò pé ó máa dúró bí gbogbo ọmọ. Ẹyọ kan lọmọ bí tó fi sá lọ. Tálàjì fi lè lọ. So we now thought, oh, this is the last bus stop. And then Alhaji now did gbogbo nǹkan táyé òrírí. Wọ́n ṣí registry láti Ìkòyí. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣí wá sí sitting room wọn ní Ìjẹ̀bú. So one of those afternoons, he just said, I want to marry you legally. Ó kàn tí òrùka bọ́ lọ́wọ́ ni, ẹ̀rù bà gbogbo èèyàn wọ́n ní, how? So that means this is the last bus stop. Do you understand? This is the last skinny bus stop. Tàbá ṣe bravo. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ bá mi power tap, ó máa lọ. Please, ó máa lọ. Ẹ bá mi power tap. We now say bravo to my daddy. At last, daddy ti decide pé àwọn ò lọ bí kankan mọ́ o. Eléyìí ló mú àwọn finally. So the relationship was sweeting us. Daddy went to the Mayegun of gbogbo Yorùbá land. Ṣé rántí níjọ́ tó ń jẹ Mayegun gbogbo Yorùbá land. Daddy mi fẹ́ dákú sí sọ́run fathia. Wọ́n sun ẹkún yẹn lómi ń jọ́lẹ̀ lójú daddy mi. Wọ́n lo káàpù yẹn báyìí, wọ́n lo fìlà yẹn báyìí, wọ́n ṣe gbé fìlà yẹn sórí nìyẹn enjoy. Wọ́n ní wọ́n ṣe báyìí. Lójú ẹ lẹ́yìn ẹ fathia tèmi tí ẹni máa ṣe. Daddy mi bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí í ṣe bí ẹni tó máa sunkún ní ọjọ́ tá à ń wí. Mo nífẹ̀ẹ́ yìí máa pọ̀ o. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí ìfẹ́ yìí dàrú o. Inú wa wá ń dùn, là ń jó là ń yọ̀. Jẹ́ ń lo lipstick mi, ó ti ń kú. Jẹ́ ń lo lipstick mi. Ẹ má gbìyànjú. Mi like kó máa kú, ó máa ń lọ ni. Mi ra original ni. Ṣó ti yé yín ẹ̀yin tèmi? So we were all happy for him. 3 months after the Mayegun gbogbo Yorùbá ni mo fi ká wọn ní party tí mo lọ, party Saida lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ni mo rí daddy mi tó ń wo tọmọ ẹja kan dé. Nítorí bí ṣe rí Emanuela, wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sọ fún mi. Ẹja ni mo pé. Mo ní bo lọmọ ti wá. Níjọ́ wo ni màmí wọ̀tá ti release gbogbo àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ síta báyìí wọ lọ́hùn. Ẹ̀rù bà mí torí mo kò rí tó rádà ó dàbí áńgẹ́lì ó rọra rìn bọ̀ nínú party yẹn ni. That was the day I told you that I suspected. Thank you all my gifters, oh God bless you. That was the day I suspected You understand that my daddy was dating Emanuela. You know, Jean Lover, what is Jean Lover? Jean Lover now brought it out that there is one Ropo somewhere. Me, I didn't know her name was Ropo. So me, I didn't even connect as at that time. Until they now brought it out that there is one Ropo somewhere. And that was how, before we knew what was happening, Daddy denied it. And then, I don't know what Ropo did to Daddy. Maybe he said, Daddy, you denied me? You denied me in front of Nigerians that you are not marrying me. Daddy now fixed wedding date too. Just like that. Daddy just fixed the wedding date. We are going to Abeokuta. Láti lọ tọrọ ìyàwó. Money, Daddy, are we going to Abeokuta? That was the day I said I almost lost my job because I was doing amebo at work the day of the wedding. It was all these Alhaji's children that stood as Iya Oko. You know, Mama was already old. It was Damilola, Idaya, and all others. All of them went to tọrọ ìyàwó ní Abẹ́òkúta lọ́dún tá à ń sọ yìí. Kini yìí máa mess me up lórí TikTok. It was that day. You understand? Thank you, my gifters. Oh, thank you, all my gifters. Please help me to gift. Help me, help my condition, help my AK business. Buy glasses for me. Oh, help condition me. Oh, that was how Emanuela came into the game. And when Emanuela came, the wedding was big. At least we saw everything. Baba Obalake gongon. No fi Emanuela fun popsi. Muni lere lo ti jade. Well, we started hearing one rumor or the other. They said she was married. Remember the same way they said Fathia too was married. She had a child before she met Alhaji. Just the same thing that they said about Emanuela. And when they brought Emanuela's story out, it was that so much that people were saying, oh dear, Emanuela, Alhaji met Emanuela through his wife. When we heard that, I went to do my investigation, and people said it's a lie, that there was nothing like that. That Emanuela and Fathia were just business. They buy things from each other. I don't know how far that is true or not. But just the same way, we online in-laws want to dictate to a man where he should go. The same way, Bashe Songba pe lai o le fẹ́ Fathia. Bẹ́ẹ̀ la ṣe sọ pé Ropo báwo o lè fẹ́ Ropo. Wọ́n ló ti fẹ́ ọkọ méjì rí. Wọ́n ló ti fọ́kọ mẹ́rin rí. People said she had 4 husbands. Mo ní ẹ ṣe jàre fún mi Àríkẹ́. Mo ní 4 husbands. Ajẹ́ náà pọ̀. Àǹtí Ropo ọkọ mẹ́rin lẹ ti bímọ fún. Wọ́n náà bí 1, 2, 3, 4. Mo ní ó mà ṣe o ọkọ mẹ́rin. Ìyẹn náà pọ̀. Daddy wa get 5th husband. Anyway, aṣá ń wò lọ. Now, I now did my investigation. They said, no, she had 1 child before, then she got married. And then, her marriage broke up. And so, you meji no bimo fun omo merin de lolorun fi ke won. Allege ni o, bi se gbo niyen o. Aunty Manuel Ropo, ẹ má fún mi ní letter of invitation to Alagbon. Ayé yín ò ní bàjẹ́, ẹ ṣàánú mi, allege ni. So, that was what we heard. And my gifters, please gift me. Help me now. Help my condition. You are not gifting. Facebook, like I told you, I don't want to come to Facebook. They don't give me stars. I don't know what I have done to deserve this from you. Give me stars. Thank you, my gifter. God bless you. I love you. Thank you. Ẹ ṣé gan ni o, bẹ́ ṣe fún mi yẹn. Ẹ ṣé. Ọlọ́run á máa fún yín náà ní igi ewédú lóríṣiríṣi. Ẹ ṣé o. Ẹ ṣé President Bob. Ẹ ṣé. God bless you, President Bob. You are the best. You are just good. I love you. Thank you for the gift. Sir, Bishemba yin solo. My darling people, that was how Ropo now became Alhaji's wife. You remember that I told you that Alhaji brought the legal marriage from Ikoyi to Ojúṣàgbọ́lá Palace ní Gebu. He lifted the marriage registry from Ikoyi and took it to Ojúṣàgbọ́lá. I hereby wed you in her last name. Why? People now said, Alhaji ti ń fẹ́ yàwó ni, not in ṣe legal. Èmi ò mọ̀, allege ni o. Wọ́n ní bí daddy mi ṣe marriage pẹ̀lú ìyá àwọn kìíní nìyẹn alpha and omega alpha ni èmi gangan ni omega alpha mi dádì mi lọ ọlọ́run dádì mi tẹ́ bá kú ọlọ́run jẹ́ kẹ́ ọ̀run wọ́ ayinde honestly kò sure ọ̀run yín ò sure mi ìwà mi I don't see you entering heaven in fact God will do partial níjọ́ tẹ́ bá go heaven because I will just query God bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ní alpha and omega bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ ṣe ní Wendy bẹ́ẹ̀ ìlú lẹ fẹ́ kàlẹ́ ní Adépèlé àbí àwọn síkírà onípa ńlá ní ká sọ ni èrò ti pọ̀ jù pọ́ọ̀sì ọlọ́gbọ́n bàbá Faruku Ayinde ìbàfẹ́ yìí sà ẹ jẹ́ kí n mú tíì ṣá bí Rọ́pò ṣe di ìyàwó Aláàjì nìyẹn bálájì ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ orin bó ṣe yí orin kúrò ní fathia alálùbáríkà ó bá di Rọ́pò aya mi ìyàwó mi tó ń ṣe ẹlẹ́bà yẹ́lò làwa ń jẹ nínú ilé wa mo bá tún wò pé ẹ̀bà yẹ́lò ni dádì mi tún ń jẹ wọ́n ti fẹ̀bà white sílẹ̀ wọ́n bá bọ́ sí ẹ̀bà yẹ́lò Rọ́pò tí dádì mi bá ń kí Rọ́pò báyìí wọ́n wá di ojú yẹn mọ́ rí báyìí wípé aya mi ọmọdé ọmọ kìíní kọ́mìtì ẹ̀ ń gbédè tí dáàdi mi máa sọ mọ́ ló máa kí Rọ́pò yẹn inú wọn máa dùn náà máa pò yẹn ẹlẹ́bà yẹ́lò mi Àjíkẹ́ bèbí àyà mi Àjíkẹ́ o dáàdi mi máa kí inú wa máa dùn wọ́n máa kíìsì tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n ń kíìsì o àfijọ́ tí wọ́n ṣe surprise party fún dáàdi mi torí orí wọn ò gbà surprise red rose àṣórí dáàdi mi ò gba surprise party ní Rọ́pò bá lọ ṣe surprise party fún dádì mi ẹ torí ò bá dẹ̀ ti gba ìkó látọ̀ fún kò tiẹ̀ bá ẹ bí Rọ́pò ṣe gba ìṣó níjọ́ tí là ń sọ yìí ni bí dádì mi ṣe ní why you do party for me is that why you do party àṣekanra ló bá dé lọ́dọ̀ dádì mi mẹ́ tó disappoint dádì mi jọ yìí bóyá ẹ̀kan ti disappoint dádì mi jọ yìí ṣe kanra mọ́ Rọ́pò lọ́jọ́ tá à ń sọ nìyẹn ní Rọ́pò bá ti fẹ́ ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ṣe nǹkan tó kò dé gùn sẹ́nu báyìí bó ṣe pọ́n gòwòwò Àyìndé bá ní kí ló fẹ́ fà yẹn don't kiss me jare after you have given me headache from morning to night o tún fẹ́ gbẹ́nu sí mi I don't want to kiss. ọ̀rọ̀ burúkú lọ́rọ̀ tá à ń sọ ọjọ́ yẹn bàbá ní dáàdì yé fi kanra yìí sílẹ̀ tí ń darúgbó ẹ ti kanra jù why are you so kanra kí ló ń ṣe yín ta ló disappoint yín you know when let me tell you one secret men bóyá wọ́n ti lọ ṣe òwò àlè kan níta tí kò wá pè wọn. That is when you will see them. Don't kanra nínú ilé bá ama kanra bí wèrè ni ama kanra bí kíni ama kanra bí kí pọ̀ sí kí láwọn ti lé wa kí ló ṣe yín wọ́n disappoint yín ni wọ́n gbọ́bọ̀ lọ ni ó máa ṣe o ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ ti yín o ẹ yà fún wọn. So nǹkan tó dàbí pé ó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí popsi mi nìyẹn mi mẹ́ni tó disappoint popsi mi ní ọjọ́ tí Rọ́pò lọ lóhun ṣe birthday ọ̀ràn fún wọn wọ́n disappoint dàdí mi níbi kan ni. So láti ìgbà yẹn remember that before that time, people have been speculating. You know, when it's like you don't want something to work out. People did not understand the fact that Alhaji and his wife might have been having issues at home. That's with fathia, even before Ropo came into the show. Ropo never lived, fathia never lived with Alhaji. They have always lived apart. Fathia was living in Lagos. Alhaji was living in Ijebu-Ode. So they rarely see. When they see, that is when they do. I'm sure maybe they were living together before Alhaji now decided. Because Alhaji is somebody that cannot live with a woman. He enjoys his own time on his own. Most musicians, especially Fuji musicians, the only one tí mo rí pé yàtọ̀ nínú àwọn Fuji musician yẹn òun Layuba tó ti fa ayé ẹ̀ fún Jésù ni torí pé ó ti ṣe kíni ó ti fi ayé ẹ̀ fún Jésù ṣùgbọ́n àwọn tó kù Pasuma ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀rí ìyàwó lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀rí èèwọ̀ ni ẹ má bínú bọ̀dá mi Pasuma bàbá tọ̀ síbẹ̀ tíyàwó ẹ̀ ń gbá mẹ́rin tó ń gbé Island tẹ́lẹ̀ kíyàwó ẹ̀ tó lọ bá ní Lagos ọ̀dọ̀gbẹ́ àwọn wà apart ni so they have always lived apart. And that was when you were always seeing Alhaji Ayinde in the kitchen cooking, saying he loves cooking. It might be his craft, he loves cooking. But there must have been a woman somewhere that should be helping you. When Ropo came into his life, we saw that Daddy reduced his going to the kitchen. I like your energy whenever you talk about Ropo. ẹ̀gbá rẹ̀ yín ẹ̀gbá rẹ̀ o ẹ̀gbá sísítà mi àwọn méjèèjì sísítà mi ni wọ́n ìkan ẹ̀gbá nílé bàbá mi ìkan ọmọ Èkó pàtàkì nílé ẹṣin lókun in fact direct cousin mi òun ni fathia. Get that right today. She's a direct cousin ọmọ ẹṣin lókun ọmọ ilé ìyá mi ni. So she's a direct cousin to me. But I will tell you the truth about everything that I have heard. It might not be 100%, right, but it is what we have heard. He loves cooking, but you understand, when Ropo came into his life, why was he not in the kitchen again? We saw that he became, the one that would taste the food. Owajoko, Ropo will be cooking, and, he was having good time with Ropo. The only thing we heard then was, wọ́n ní Ropo lu daddy mi. Ogun ti wá mú mi o. Wọ́n ní Ropo lu daddy mi. Mo ní kí ni daddy mi ṣe fún Ropo tó lu daddy mi. Wọ́n ní daddy mi dóbò. The story we heard as at that time, okay, kisade fẹ́ra mi. Mi ìdẹ̀wá ní fan ìsàlẹ̀ bí. Hot flushes. What we heard was that there was one lady, one security lady fún Ropo. Wọ́n ní daddy mi ń gbà sí fún, wọ́n lọ ń kó sí fún, wọ́n lọ ń that day, Ropo went out and opened the door and saw Alhaji doing Alhaji. Only that was what my daddy was doing that day. That Ropo caught him. And I was like, how can daddy me know ti ilẹ̀kùn yàrá ni báwo lẹ máa dóbò àbí tó ká wọn mọ́ kitchen ló ti ká wọn mọ́ ni bóyá bí tó ti ń bọ̀ láti ibi tó ti lọ ṣeré wọ́n kàn ká mọ́ kitchen ni wọ́n bá ní lóyá yọ̀dí ẹ kò tó fẹ́ràn lọ́mọ ẹ̀ bá lọ yọ̀dí wá ṣàgbọ̀ ni pé ọkà mọ́ wọ́n ní Ropo bá mú daddy mi ló bá ṣe rí wá ìmọ̀ níwọ̀n bí yàrá ìyá ẹ̀ rí kò bá jọ ọmọ omi tẹ́bẹ̀ yà máa jọ fà á ni ó gbá pọ̀ sí mi létí in fact gbogbo ẹ máa fi tèkó hàn wọn inú bí mi nígbà tá à ń sọ yìí mo sáré yọ̀gò ní pé mò ń lọ lu Ropo pa ó fọ́ pọ̀ sí mi létí ó fọ́ Àyìndé létí Àyìndé ọlọ́mọ púpọ̀ alára àwọn lèmi Àjọkẹ́ ó fọ́ Àyìndé létí àṣírọ́ ni ayé mà ní ká o aṣọ ṣàfẹ́ lé Ropo ni wọ́n ṣàfẹ́ lẹ́lẹ́bà yẹ́lò ni tẹ́wọ́n lẹ́lẹ́bà yẹ́lò lọ́ta ló máa tẹ̀bà yẹ́lò fún dádì mi popsi ti wà use ẹ̀bà yẹ́lò now who will cook ẹ̀bà yẹ́lò for my daddy and I don't know how Ropo does it ẹ̀bà white lámọ̀ báwo ni Ropo ṣe ń ṣe ẹ̀bà yẹ́lò èmi ò mọ báyìí máa ṣe o ìyẹn lẹ́yìn ni mo ṣe wá rò pé kí la máa ṣe sí ẹ̀bà yẹ́lò báwo ni bí dádì mi ṣe rò pé ẹ̀yin ayé ẹ má má bà tòun jẹ́ irọ́ mà ní wọ́n ṣàdìbọ́ǹkì gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kò pẹ́ wọ́n ṣàtúnṣe lọ́ọ̀fù wọn lọ àtúgbọ́ nǹkan kan mú gbogbo wa ṣàdúpẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run pé ẹ ṣàfi dádì mi sílẹ̀ ẹ kó máa gbádùn ayé wọn lọ. Daddy was now minding his business, we are minding our business, online in-laws, we didn't have anything to say about them again until we heard that Ropo put CCTV in the house. CCTV to be checking Alhaji where he dobo. What rubbish is this? Why is this Eleba Yellow doing all these things? Why is she putting CCTV camera in daddy's food? Why would you do that to my own papa, Alhaji? And to free bàjẹ́. At least nígbà tó ń fẹ́ fathia, ó ń dóbò kiri náà ló ṣe pàdé ẹ̀. Báwo ló ṣe máa lọ fún CCTV kẹ́? Ló yẹ fà yẹn kẹ́. Àwọn ọmọ Èkó àbá bínú. Àṣà ṣe meeting kẹ́ àwọn lu Ropo padà bá rí. Ó lọ fi ṣe kí ni? Ó lọ fi CCTV camera sí fóònù Alhaji. Ẹkùn fún rẹ̀ báwo lè kí ló fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ báwo lè fẹ́ fi CCTV àṣé wọn ní irọ́ ni bóyá òótọ́ o bí irọ́ o I cannot authoritatively tell you tonight that it is a lie but what we know is that it's highly impossible for you to take Alhaji's phone and put CCTV camera in it. How can you put camera to watch Alhaji? I don't know tí ó bá yẹ pé wèrè náà ni obìnrin náà ó fẹ́ máa wo bó ṣe ń dún ẹlòmíì bó ṣe ń ṣe ìṣùkú kí ló fẹ́ rí ń bẹ̀ ojú ẹ̀ máa fọ́ dànù. Mo rò pé àbá ayé ń ṣe ni ó fẹ́ máa wo bí dáàdì mi ṣe ń dóbò mi. Inú ti bí mi ń jọ yẹn mú ní kí ló fẹ́ fa rọ́bìṣì yẹn orun mú mi ẹ̀yìn tè ó fẹ́ máa wo blue film lọ́wọ́ kò fẹ́ máa wo blue film ní mo ní kò possible wá kí ló dé a máa wo bọ́sí kan ṣe ń dóbò mi ṣé fẹ́ máa lò láti fi reach orgasm mi ó fẹ́ máa lo orgasm ẹ wọ́n parí ẹ̀yìn tèmi mo ní kò possible Anyways, at the end of the day, we got to know that, it was a lie, that there was nothing like that, there was nothing like that at all. So, but I read some comments today on a blog about, Ropo. People said she started having problems with. Remember, I told you that when they wanted to get married, it was Idaya. What's that lady's name? Doya. Kilonjeno, Dami. They all went as Alaji's mama, bí ìyá ọkọ. So àwọn ló lọ gba Ropo wọlé. And they were one thing that Ropo was very good to them. They were good to her. They were close with her. I really want to know what went wrong. Idaya, I'm using this opportunity to call you. Sincerely, I know you know that you were close with Ropo. What went wrong? But according to what I read on blogs today, they said, I can even cut the blog and I'll bring it out so that you won't be hearing Abi Ajokelo formulate. People said it was because of the party they had, during the Omoba. Kí ni oyè tí dáàdì mi lọ jẹ yẹn tí Ropo fi jẹ́ ìyàwó ọba táwọn méjèèjì wọ́n gbọ́ ṣe ń kí gbogbo èèyàn kiri rè níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn ó gbé Ropo sẹ́ṣin dáàdì mi ẹ̀yin láìkẹ́ máa gbé wọn sórí ẹṣin ṣá mi láìkẹ́ ṣe máa ń wùwà yẹn máa gbé wọn sórí ẹṣin kẹ́ bá tì wọ́n bọ́ kò dáa ìwà burúkú ló ń pè yẹn pọ̀ sí kò dá kí àwọn àdúrà bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe nǹkan tí ò dáa but you understand kí lóye tí dáàdì mi lọ jẹ yẹn náà olórí ọmọ ọba á dá fún yín olórí ọmọ ọba that it was during that olórí ọmọ ọba's party that it has to do with vendors. People said what I read, somebody particularly wrote it there and people, said that is true. We heard about it, that Ropo took everything upon herself to bring vendors. And that has to do with money. And Baba's children felt that she didn't include them in the organization of the party. That she brought all Egba people, ẹ̀yin ọmọ Egba. Wọ́n lẹ́yìn ilẹ̀ wa bẹ́ẹ̀ náà làwọn ọlọ́fadà tún ṣe gbórí wọlé. Èmi ò láìkẹ́ o. Wọ́n ní báwọn ọlọ́fadà ṣe gbórí wọlé ńjọ́ yẹn náà the same thing ni. Is it true? Ó yá ẹja àgbọ̀nà. Àyà mi Àjíkẹ́ o. Àyà lómi. Àyà mi Àjíkẹ́ o. Pam pam. Àyà mi Àjíkẹ́ o. Àwọn ọlọ́fadà gbórí wọlé látàbẹ́òkúta Ajíwàsíù. Àyà mi Àjíkẹ́ o. Àtàdùfẹ́ o. Fathia. So nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ ni pé báwọn ọlọ́fadà bó ṣe gbórí wọlé látàbẹ́òkúta the same way ọ̀fadà yes. Ade ọmọ Ṣónúbí, you're welcome sis. So báwọn ọlọ́fadà ṣe gbórí wọlé látàbẹ́òkúta ní ọjọ́ yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ló ṣe sọ pé wọ́n gbórí wọlé ní ọjọ́ tí dáàdì wá ṣe Akilẹ̀ Ìjẹ̀bú tán jẹ́ ọmọ ọba. So I don't know if it is true what I read. We read a lot. Do you understand? Okay, I should not stop it. You want to hear how he praised Adufe? Okay, sorry. Ẹ má bínú. Ẹ ká tún gbọ́. Wọ́n ní kí n jẹ́ kó play Adufe. Àyà mi Àdùfẹ́ Àjíkẹ́ o. Àyà mi Àjíkẹ́ o. Àwọn ọlọ́fadà gbórí wọlé látàbẹ́òkúta Ajíwàsíù. Àyà mi Àjíkẹ́ o. Àtàdùfẹ́ o. Fathia. Opeyemi o. Fathia. Àdùfẹ́ mi o. Àdùfẹ́ mi o. Wọ́n ní ẹ̀kú àdúró tí àwọn. If I want to interpret this, literally, if I want to interpret this, he said, aya mi àdùfẹ́ kí ló kọ aya mi kí ló kọ ọ̀jùkín àbí kí ló ń jẹ́ náà, you understand, àdùfẹ́ ṣá no àdùkẹ́ kí ló kọ aya mi ọ̀jùkín, kí nìyẹn ń jẹ́ náà, ẹ má gbà mí kẹ́, kí ló kọ rọ́pò aya mi àjíkẹ́, ó ní aya mi àjíkẹ́ o. Do you know before daddy went to play, everybody ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ pé you understand, ó ti padà sọ́dọ̀ Ropo, ó ti padà sọ́dọ̀ fathia, that is back to fathia and all that. And I think he wanted to make it clear to everyone. Ayami Ajike, he greeted his wife as Ayami and greeted Opeyemi o fathia for coming to support him. Ẹ kú àdúró tì mí o fathia. That is my own literal understanding of the music. Pé kí wọ́n sọ pé ìyàwó mi ó dúró tì mí, ó gbé àwọn ọlọ́fadà wọ́n gbórí wọlé látàbẹ́òkúta, aya mi àjíkẹ́ o. Then àtàdùfẹ́ o fathia, Opeyemi o fathia. Daddy mi make it. He came to do explanation for you people if you don't get the gist. I know you have been saying it that I'm back to Opeyemi. Of course, Opeyemi is the mother of my children. And I cannot say bóyá lóòótọ́ padà o kò padà o, but nǹkan tẹ́mi kọ́ rí meaning nẹ̀ tí dáàdi mi fi sáré jáde wá, ó wá ṣe explanation update ni kẹ́tó kó bá. Ṣó ti yé yín bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe interpret ẹ̀ nìyẹn. You can interpret it anyhow you want. In fact, people interpreted it as saying he has 2 wives now, but I can interpret it the way I've heard it. Torí etí ò dùn mí, ó nìkan ìyàwó mi, ó dẹ̀ nìkan Opeyemi fathia, òkú àdúró tì mí fathia, ó ti yé yín. Now, you can interpret it as both as his wives, I don't know, but I'm just literal understanding of what I've just listened to. So we can interpret it anyhow. But like I told you, so during that time that they said they had the party, they said the problem started from that time. That it was this Eleba Yellow Ajike that went to bring all vendors. And that Alhaji Ayinde's daughter, one of his children, is a caterer. Pé ẹni tó ń gba oúnjẹ tà náà, ó wà nínú àwọn ọmọ Ayinde. That Auntie mi Abiola Jones, ṣé wà okay ma? Báwo l'Amẹ́ríkà, ṣó ń dùn ma? You're welcome ma. That it was this our wife, our beautiful wife, you understand, that went to bring all the vendors, and that the children felt cheated, that the children did not like it, and that was how they became enemies. I really want to authenticate that story. I promise you, online in-laws, I'll bring the real gist to you. If it is true, I will let you know. But I read it on the blog today, and a lot of people supported that motion. That it was since that time, Ajike and the family, that Alhaji's children, became enemies. That Ajike, ó fi àyà gbé gbogbo ẹ̀ báyìí ni, wọ́n ló káyà sí báyìí, ó chest ẹ̀ ní, òun nìkan ló kó gbogbo àwọn èèyàn wá, tán wá dáná. That she brought all the vendors when she knows Alhaji's children too are doing most of the things that she contracted out. Do you get me? So that she contracted all these things out to only our people from Egba. Ẹ̀yin Egba ọmọláké kí ló dé tẹ́ gba gbogbo business lọ́wọ́ wa. You understand? People have argued that she's the wife now. What do you expect? They now felt she has come to eat daddy's money. That she has no children for Alhaji. Why would she be the one to be in control? Kẹ́gbẹ́ lipstick yẹn tún ti lọ. Lipstick yìí tún ti lọ. Fake ni. Àǹtí mi, ẹ bá ra láti America tó jẹ́ original. Fake ló ń tà lẹ́yìn UK. N fẹ́ kí tèmi náà pupa tó dàbí ti Àjíkẹ́, tèmi náà bá fẹ́ kiss ọkọ mi níta. Don't kiss me. Don't kiss me. Pupa. So, do you get me? So, that was what they said happened. Ẹ̀yin ọlọ́gbọ́n, if we look at the accusation that has been levied against Eleba Yellow, is it right for them to fight with her, even with that I read? Like I told you, I have not authenticated it, so I don't know if it is true or not. But even with that, do you think any of the children should start having an issue with her, contesting the position with her? Because, of course, òun ló mú àwọn èèyàn tó wá ṣe oúnjẹ wá, tó mú àwọn aláṣọ wá, tó mú gbogbo ẹ̀ wá. So they believe pé wọ́n ní ká sọ Yorùbá, wọ́n kàn ní ká sọ English. Ẹ má pa mí o, don't kill me, please. Are you giving me gifts there? You're not even giving me stars. Bosh, Savannah, ẹ fẹ́ kí n sọ Yorùbá. Meanwhile, òyìnbó lẹ fi lé olórúkọ yín jẹ́. Please, I want to be very tough now. You know, if I'm a shako sorrow. Don't come and control me on my platform, okay? You can't come and control me on my platform, okay? If you don't. Anyways, ẹ̀yin tèmi, wọ́n lẹ́yìn tó bá sọ òyìnbó lé àná, òun náà ni ó sọ Yorùbá ni ó túmọ̀ rẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n túmọ̀ ẹ̀ fún yín. So, wọ́n ní tó ń bí àwọn ọmọ Alhaji Ayinde nínú ni pé ẹlẹ́bà yẹ́lò Àjíkẹ́, aya mi Àjíkẹ́ Ọ̀kín, wípé òun ló lọ kó gbogbo àwọn ọmọ Ẹ̀gbá wá tí wọ́n gbé àwọn lọ sóúnjẹ, àwọn lọ máa ṣọ, àwọn lọ mú gbogbo ẹ̀. Wọ́n ní tó bí wọn nínú nìyẹn. So you understand that she's now becoming a controlling freak. Savannah. Only she's now becoming a controlling freak. That why would she be controlling our father? In fact, they said, according to what we have heard, that everything Eleba Yellow says now, Alhaji will just take. Everything she says, Alhaji will just take. Money is not the same Eleba Yellow that they said they beat my daddy. You say you didn't do Juju. Why is she the one? You know. So I think they felt threatened. If by what I read, they felt threatened. But look, ó ti fẹ́ máa gba position lọ́wọ́ àwọn, maybe before she came. But let me tell you one thing I've heard. I've got some people online watching me, and they have testified to this. And I know, one-on-one with some of Alhaji Ayinde's children, they have told me one-on-one that when Ropo came into their lives, that she brought peace and harmony into the family. I am just telling you this on my honor. God sees my heart. I'm not there with them. I don't know what goes on in the house. But a lot of things that I heard from them about how she came into the family and how she became, you know, a bridge, you know, to bring them together. So, I don't know what went wrong. Anything so she was the one that made you close to your father. I am not, this is online. I am not lying. It can be, you know, come out and say, Ajoke, you have lied. Some of you told me that she brought the unity into the family. So what went wrong? I don't know. So when I saw all that's been going on, have been wanting to speak with some of them, but mo fẹ́ kó ṣe party wọn tán. Pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? We saw last week how Dami, I could see Dami, of course, àwọn ọmọ bàbá ẹ̀ ni. I will never stand here and say káwọn ọmọ kúrò nílé bàbá wọn, kí wọ́n má close mọ́ bàbá wọn. Ìyàwó olórí burúkú, ìyàwó òṣì, ìyàwó tí ò dá ló máa gbàdúrà pé kí àwọn ọmọ kó má wà ní unity pẹ̀lú bàbá wọn. Do you get me? So I am just telling you here now that I appreciate the fact that the children were there live and direct. But what I feel we have failed in identifying what the problem is. Why all of a sudden the gap between Alhaji's children and Emanuela? As Emanuela herself sat down to check her mind, to really know what went wrong. Haja tó ti rí ni tó ń gbó. Do you understand? Haja tó ti rí ni tó ń yọ̀ mọ́ ni, tó bá rí ni tó ń gbó. Then we should ask question. A dog that has been seeing you, playing with you, and now starts barking at you. You know there is a problem somewhere. Do you get me? There must have been something that has caused this. Somebody said Ropo is a pretender. I don't know. Do you get me? So, what I just saw in this whole thing, I will analyze as I've seen. Let me read. They are using their father's power anyhow. Let one of them step on my toes. That's when they will know that I have say in Nigeria. The way they have the way they have say in Nigeria. Sure, auntie ti bínú gan o. Auntie Bismillah, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Ó dà pé bínú gan ni. Kí ló dé? I bet you stepmother ni. Auntie ti bínú gan. I think she knows a lot about them. I don't know. Like I told you. Do you understand? So all the children were close to Elaba Yellow. All of a sudden, they are not friends again. They are far apart, and people are saying it's because of Orowo that they feel she has come in to take their father away from them. To buttress this point that I've read, we saw yesterday, before yesterday, let's now go back to the day the mama died, and we saw everything online. We saw that day that Titi came from nowhere. We have, for a very long time, we've not heard about Titi. All we've heard about Titi is she's having an affair. She even, locked Dior. Dior, one of the bloggers, fashion bloggers, party bloggers. She locked her in. She locked her in sorry, Dior. She locked Dior as at that time that Dior brought out fake news, about her and her affairs. So, all that pé Dior yẹn, orí wọn, onírìírí Opeyemi o, fathia, pẹ̀lú new lover wọn. Bóyá wọn dé wá fẹ́ yẹn o, bóyá wọn fẹ́ o, èmi ò mọ̀ àǹtí Opeyemi, ẹ má lock èmi, kò sẹ́ni tó máa gbè mí lẹ̀ o. So, she now reported it and brought it out, and bloggers took it. Ẹ̀yin bọ̀bọ́ yẹn náà fi hàn tí Opeyemi àti bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ṣe love in Tokyo. So she locked her up. Do you understand? So definitely she wasn't happy that one cast her on. Abi, what you don't know, why are you, bringing it out that, I'm in an affair? Can you do it? Okay, unable to identify. Adúpẹ́ o. Ẹ bá power tap, if not they will take us down. We are on 243. Ọmọ kan jawanu, I can't sọnù ni. Please help me to power tap my lovers on TikTok. Do you understand? Okay, somebody said that guy was not her lover. So I don't know, but that was why Dior was locked up. Ó ti Dior mọ́lé ni. Ntójú yín ò bá tó. Ẹ̀yin blogger èké, ìwọ àjọkẹ́. I told you she blocked me. The way Mercy Aigbe blocks me, that's the way she blocks me on Instagram. And she's my sister. Why would you block me, Opeyemi? I love you. Why did you block me? Is it because I'm doing Amebo? It's not good. Don't block me again, okay? Don't block me. Amebo is for us to understand what is going on. Don't block me again. So, as I was telling you, she blocked me. I'm telling you, she just blocked me. Blocked my house off. So I've begged you, Opeyemi, I love you. You're my sister from Oshinokun family. Don't block me. I am your sister. I love you so much. Opeyemi, one love. So like I was telling you, except that we heard that she has started having an affair and affairs Obinu and so affairs she was annoyed and all that. That was what we heard. Nothing else. So nothing else again. No, we didn't hear anything about her until Mama died. And when Mama died, we just saw her, like I told you, when I saw her standing. Before that day, Ropo, there's been rumor that Ropo and Alhaji are no more. A lot of rumor that we hear, and you start wondering what is happening. Even December, let me tell you, my Eke family, let me tell you what happened. Ibi tí mo ṣe èké dé. Ọlọ́run ọba kó ṣàánú mi, ó jẹ́ kí n rere lórí èké yìí o. Ọlọ́run ṣàánú mi, ó jẹ́ n rere lórí èké yìí o. That day, during her birthday, every 1st of January is her birthday. Do you understand? I'm not on anything. Do you understand? So it was her birthday that day. I was on Alhaji's IG. Alhaji, we always greet her. Last year, 2 years ago. So I was now looking. I said, Alhaji, she go to Nikige. I'll just conclude. So that day, I was on Alhaji's platform. I was looking. 1st of January, Alhaji did not greet. Alhaji did not. I was looking. I just concluded money mo fẹ́ra wọn mo lóòótọ́. Àṣé kémi ọlọ́mọ kékeré pa mi. Àṣé Alhaji ti kọrin kíyàwó ẹ̀. Àṣó ti kí every 1st of January o ní ọjọ́ bí ẹ o aya mi Àjíkẹ́ o happy birthday ọmọ apá o a máa ṣàwòrò dúró o ṣáàkì ń jọ́tà ń wí mo ní Ganusi is online. Ṣé dáàdì mi lè pè ń Ganusi ẹ ṣọ́ra yín o. Ẹ dùnà interlude Alhaji n tí ò dáa Popsi ẹ jẹ́ kí n sòótọ́ o. Do you all remember that Alhaji on the party day they said Alhaji should apologize to her fast? Do you know what happened? This one is another amebo I want to do. Alhaji abuse àwọn what happened? Oh my God, our Facebook just went off. Resume. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? It just went off like that. Kí la ṣe? Do you understand? Do you know what Alhaji did? You know Alhaji was so ayinde. His head is always doing consult. Sorry, your daddy me. His head is always doing consult. I don't know what happened though. Hey, do you know? Àwọn àfáà wa ní Ìlọrin tí wọ́n kọ́ wa ní kéwú wọ́n ní láìlá ẹjọ́ ń bo ni máa ti change ẹ̀ kí ló dé? Ó dẹ̀ lọ ẹjọ́ báwo mo ṣe máa dá padà sáyè báyìí? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Eléyìí náà tún ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ kí ni mo ṣe fún gbogbo yín náà tẹ́ ń bínú sí mi? Do you know what Alhaji did? Àwọn àfáà wa ní Ìlọrin ẹ ti mọ̀ báwọn àfáà wa ṣe máa ń lọ káàkiri àwọn àfáà wa tí wọ́n kọ́ wa ní kéwú wọ́n ṣe láìlá ìlọ̀lọ́ àwọn àfáà wa bá lọ kí Alhaji wa. They went to greet Alhaji. Our àfáà clerics, the clerics, they now went to greet Alhaji. Alhaji now was doing interview and said, all these àfáàs, I don't understand why they are here. Ní mo kọ́ táwọn àfáà yìí wá jókòó síbí báyìí ṣe. Ilé bàbá mi wà ní ìta kìíní kan, wọn ò lọ bá wọn bẹ̀, wọn ò lọ kí wọn. Ilé ìyá mi tó kú, ó wà ńbẹ̀, wọn ò lọ kí wọn. Gbogbo wọn wá gẹnu sọ síbí báyìí. Alhaji ṣe wọ́n gẹnu sọ síbí báyìí. Wọ́n wá lanú lẹ̀, wọ́n fẹ́ wá gẹ̀hún bí mo ní Alhaji. Dáàdì mi gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń rí tóyàn ń rí kọ́ ló ń sọ. Ẹ̀yin àfáà wa kí ló tẹ̀yin náà lọ gẹnu sọ? Kí ló tẹ̀ lọ gẹnu sọ sílé Alhaji? Kò dá iná ìmọ̀ lọ gẹnu sọ sílé Alhaji ìgbà tí òṣèpọ̀ fi ṣe yín. Kí ló dé? But Popsi ẹni sọ̀rọ̀. Ilé olówó náà ló máa lọ. Ilé olówó ló máa lọ. Inú wọn gẹnu sọ. Ebú yẹn pọ̀. Bí ìgbà tí wọ́n jẹ́nu wọ́n ṣẹnu sọ̀rọ̀, wọ́n fẹ́ wá gẹun nílé olówó. Wọ́n wá ṣẹnu ṣùkùtì, wọ́n wá ṣẹnu gbọ̀ngbọ̀, wọ́n wá jẹun. Dáàdì mi bú wọn gan o, kí ló dé? Àyìndé ẹ wọ́n fún wọn díẹ̀díẹ̀. So wọ́n ní Genusius family ní àwọn àfà. Anyways, that was too much and they asked Daddy to apologize. Daddy said no, he knows what he's talking about. Tí wọ́n bá ti wá gẹnu sọ, àwọn ò ní máa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. So Popsi ẹ gẹnu sọ o. A máa ṣe plate lórí gẹnu sọ. Daddy mi Àyìndé ní àwọn àfà àwọn wa gẹnu sọ. Kí ló dé? Ẹ̀yin náà ṣe lọ gbẹnu sílẹ̀ nílé ṣe rẹ̀ sì ti délẹ̀. So ìyẹn just on a lighter note. Alhaji, please, if you can apologize to them. Kí ni ẹ̀ ń dún àwọn àfà gan, wọ́n ń bú yín gan o. Àwọn ń bú Popsi mi mọ́ bí ṣe máa gbèjà yín nìyẹn o. Wọ́n máa bú yín kó ń tọ́ máa fojú yín wé pèsè tó kàn mí ní dá sí. So wọ́n bá Alhaji gan. Then àyìn àfà wa náà ẹ̀yin náà jẹ́ máa fúnra wa ní ọ̀wọ̀. Ẹ máa ibi tó ń bá pè yín sí ẹ má lọ sí bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó ti láàfà tiẹ̀. Àfà mi àṣùkúná làfà Alhaji láti gba ayé alálùmọ́lẹ̀. Àṣùkúná làfà ẹ̀. Kí lẹ̀yin náà ń wá kiri? Kí lẹ̀ lọ gẹnu sọ síbẹ̀ sí? Ẹ̀yin náà bá máa gẹnu sọ. Bàbá bá rú wí ká bá rú wí kò dá. That's my final thing. Ọlọ́run bá yín yanjú ẹ̀ o. Ká ṣáà máa bọ́wọ̀ tá à ń sọ lọ ẹ̀yin tèmi. So I was now watching people ó máa kí Ropo. Ṣá bó ṣe kí Ropo ní party nìyẹn. So obviously he was out playing and ó kíyàwó ẹ̀ serenade her, talked about her, praised her in the party. So aṣá dúpẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run. So I now know that àṣé wọn ọjà lóòótọ́. Àṣé mọ́mí mi Benson Adéké Benson, you're welcome. Àṣé wọn ọjà, àṣé àwa online in-law, you understand? Àwa ní ada gbogbo ẹ̀wú, àṣé wọn ọjà. So ìyẹn la fi wá mọ̀ pé wọ́n yìí wà together. Now níjọ́ tí ìyá wa kú gangan, tí wọ́n lọ sin màmá ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ìjọ́ ta bá rí ibi ń wọlẹ̀, as a Yoruba person, as a Muslim, That was the day she was buried. And so Fathia came. Remember, Fathia has 3 beautiful children for Alhaji. She came, and I felt she came just like every other ex to perform the children's rites. But when they now came, all the wives, the one that was vividly seen was Fathia, apart from Yawole, that we know she's there. We now saw that Fathia was everywhere. We saw Fathia cleaning Alhaji's face with handkerchief when he was crying. Alhaji was crying not because ìyá ẹ̀ kú, ó mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ ń sunkún kí owó tí president máa fún kó lè pọ̀ ni. Wàláì, ìwọ l'Alhaji gbà. So when Alhaji was crying, ìyá mi ti kú, mi ní rí ẹ máa ní mọ́ṣá díà. She was there and patting his ojú ẹ̀ tó máa ń nà yẹn, ó bá tún nu ojú. Tẹ́dì mi ò ké nítorí kìíní owó tó máa gbà lọ́wọ́ àwọn gọ́fúnà ló ń ké sí òótọ́ mo sọ fún yín yẹn. Wọ́n ti bá gbé ó ké dáadáa, wọ́n lè fún lówó púpọ̀. So ṣá Fathia nu ojú. That was when I started wondering. Like I told you last week, if you're no more with a woman, every one of them will come and perform their duty as ìyá ọmọ. She will not come as a wife. I still stand by it. When it say, if a man do not give you that chance, he has given her an open check. That's what I say. Alhaji Wasiu Ayinde has given Titi an open check for her to write anything she wants on it. Timba je ex ọkùnrin. Timba lọ síbẹ̀, especially timba ibi tí mo lọ kò gbè mí. If I come back and ọkọ mi tí mo fi sílẹ̀ láti 3 or 4 years ago, timba débẹ̀ tó bá welcome me. Get out, you women that you are here. What will you do? Èèyàn kan bínú fún mi 250 stars. Ta nìyẹn? Ṣeun Faithful. Love you, Ṣeun Faithful. You are the best. All of them that have been... they even gave me something that is doing here. So Facebook not in share. God bless you. Ṣeun Faithful. God bless you. Thank you so much for the gift. So, like I told you, if Alhaji has not given her that open check, she would not come as a wife. The way Titi came that day, she came as a wife, not a mother of children. You understand? Because normally, if she had come to just perform, any kiss on your baba me in kokole wan bi savannah we wound you. I want to go you wan bi ejo e tun ogbo Yoruba na wan bi. You understand? If she had come to perform the duty of our mother of children, she would not come and be cleaning Alhaji's face like that. Maybe she was trying to tell us something. Maybe she was passing a message to Emanuela for her to understand. Pe Emanuela, mo fẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé èmi àti ọkọ mi ti padà together. Maybe, or maybe Alhaji himself, like what people were saying that Alhaji ò ṣá lè gbà lọ́wọ́ níbi tó ti ṣe. Of course, no one expected Alhaji to say, don't má nù mí lójú o. But there are ways you will do that woman will know you are not welcome. Do you understand? If truly she is not welcome. But for him to have behaved that way, a lot of people have been saying, ojú ẹ̀ dí ni, ẹ gbàgbé ẹ̀, ojú Alhaji ò dí, ojú ẹ̀ là bó ṣe ràn rè. Ike tó kéńjọ́ ẹ̀ mo sọ fún yín owó ló ń wá, kò gbé èèyàn sunkún, ìyá ẹ̀ pé 105 òun ké, ìwọ ló máa ń ẹkún tó owó l'Alhaji ń wá, ẹ gbàgbé gbogbo yẹn. So, for him that day, pé kò ríran, sure you understand? And then Titi hugged him. They said passionately. Èmi ò mọ̀ bóyá passionate yo. Ṣùgbọ́n mo ṣá mọ̀ pé ó gbé. Ìgbà tó wá gbé orí Alhaji sí ọyàn. Alhaji bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ kú yìí. Pé mo ti gbé lẹ́nìí, kí ni màá sọ fún Ropo? Ropo bá pa mí lálẹ́, yóò tún máa lù mí. Wọ́n fẹ́ lù mí pa bóyá máa lù mí. So, sure you understand? So that was what really happened. Now, you are arguing that, Of course, people said they have been seeing each other. It is not impossible. It might not be. We are not in the family. We don't even know what is really going on. We analyze based on what we see out there. Nothing else. Do you understand? But for us onliners, no matter what you tell me, Emi, Tibawa neutral, I will say Alhaji still wants Titi back. Or they have been joining each other already. But wanting kosi funga won already. Or yin wo pe boya mo yi ma do. Do you understand? So that was what I saw on that day. Now, after all, when they were going again, we saw when Alhaji said Titi should go and sit in front. Before then, Alhaji put his legs out. It was Ropo that was coming first. Okay, Alhaji, after that, ojú daddy mi tó ti tún kún eke tán ni o. Ó wá jókòó sí, ó fẹ́ jókòó. Bí ó fẹ́ jókòó sẹ́sẹ̀ ni, I don't know. But ó ṣàkúnlẹ̀. Okay, Alhaji. She greeted Alhaji. She moved. We just saw Eba Yellow, our beautiful Ropo. She just came quickly. She sat on Alhaji's left leg. And Alhaji now offered the right leg out for Ropo, for Titi to sit down. Come on, guys. Ẹni tí ó jẹ́ pé ó kàn wá ṣèṣe àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ni. Let's assume Alhaji's eyes were blocked when he was crying ekweke. But when he sat down, his wife, tó wà lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀, ó jókòó sí lẹ́sẹ̀. Why did he offer the second leg to Ropo, to Fathia to sit down? It's just common sense. He offered the second leg. Pé wá jókòó sí. Ìyàwó ẹ̀ ti jókòó sẹ́yọ kan, ìwọ náà wá jókòó sékejì. That means pé both of you are my wives. That is what it means to me. To others, you might say it is nothing. Ó lè gbẹ́sẹ̀ sí ìta. N tó ń dùn èmi nínú gbogbo ẹ̀ ni pé Alhaji tó yẹ pé bow leg lọ ní. Alhaji tó mọ̀ pé ẹsẹ̀ méjèèjì yẹn gan Ọlọ́run ni. Ẹsẹ̀ yín ò gbádùn. Ó máa dúró kọrin látàárọ̀ ni. Ó wá kó ẹsẹ̀ méjèèjì. Èyí tó gùn náà sàn. Ó ti jókòó sẹ́yọ kan. Ọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀. Ó ti fẹ́ kó jókòó sẹ́kejì. Àwọn abẹ̀sẹ̀ yẹn jẹ́. Alhaji ò wá nílé lọ kọrin mọ́. Kò ní lè dúró gbé máìkì. Àánú ẹ̀ ló ṣe mí o. Alhaji, vulnerable man. Ó jẹ́ kí n bá ẹ̀dá mọ̀ràn. Àwọn ẹsẹ̀ méjèèjì tó bá lọ. Àánú ẹ̀ ló ṣe mí o. Wàsíù, má dánwó ẹ̀ wò mọ́ o. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ o. Má dánwó ẹ̀ wò mọ́ o. Bá tún kó ẹsẹ̀ síta fún wọn. Ẹ bá kó ẹsẹ̀ síta fún wọn. Wọ́n hang ẹsẹ̀ yín ní gbòbì. Kò sí ètò kan mi ní dá sí. Mi ní wá kí yín gbòbì. So, gẹ́gẹ́ bá ṣe ń sọ lọ. When we saw that, it was just a confirmation of the free check that I said Alhaji presented to Titi for her. Of course, she wants to be relevant. Every woman wants to be relevant, even where she has left for a long time. Tó wá jẹ́ mi náà lóbìnrin tí mo ti lọ, ibi tí mo lọ ò pè mí náà. Mi ò tiẹ̀ tí ìrọ́kọ pè mí, bóyá mi ò rẹ́ni pè mí ni o, bóyá mo rí o, kò wù mí ni o. But mo wá débì kan tí mo ti fi sílẹ̀ 3 years. Tóbìnrin mi ti wà ńbẹ̀, tó ti ń tọ́jú inú ilé, tó ti ń ṣe my wife, me and my wife, and she came back and she was given that free check. Of course. She has 3 children, doesn't matter, ma. It doesn't matter. Àwọn tó bí ẹyọ kan, àwọn tó bí méjì gbogbo wọn wà ńbẹ̀. It's because Alhaji still wants her back. Do you understand? So that's my own opinion. No, whether you believe it or not, no, I don't care. But my own opinion, it is my opinion. Now, gbogbo yẹn wá ṣẹlẹ̀ last week. When they were about to go back to the car, he now told that wife, the ex-wife that's left, that people have been saying she now has another affair or whatsoever, to come and sit in front of the car. Ìyàwó tó wà pẹ̀lú ẹ. I can say so many of us online. It's easier said than done. So many of you have said, ṣebóhun ni ẹ ó bímọ fún, ó lè jókòó síwájú. Most of us will not take it. Take it or leave it. I will never take it. Unless tọkọ ẹ bá sọ fún mi pé òun ti ń fẹ́ padà. Mi ò sọ community prick o. Ẹ má bínú o. Alhaji yàtọ̀ o. Alhaji is a polygamist to the core. But so many of us will not take what Ropo took that day. Never. Ajoke will never take it. Unless if he had told me that she's back into his life. But tó bá sọ fún mi pé ex ẹ ni, wàá rí kí n bọ́ sẹ́yìn fún ex ẹ. Wọ́n slap Ropo now. Tá bá máa sòótọ́. Big slap. In fact, wọ́n fẹ́ lù pa lórí yẹn. I would never take it. She was told to go to the back. Titi now sat in front. That means she's not an ex. That means they are still together. It's just a confirmation. Do you get me? Not because of a child. Of course, now. But for the man to ask me to go and sit at the back and the wife, the ex, sits in front, it goes to tell me that, yeah, she's back to your life. So now, let's now go forward. We saw that last week. We analyzed and we, like somebody like me, confirmed and said, if I were to be Ropo, I will accept my yale as my yale. I will know that my husband has married the wife back. I won't let him deceive me. Because for you to have asked me to go and sit at the back shows that it's either you're back to her or it's either you are trying to create an impression to the whole world that I don't mean anything to you again, or you're coming back to her. To me. So I said it last week. I said, Ropo, I don't know you. What I know for sure is either the man is back to the wife or is planning to come back to the wife or is trying to give you, he's trying to pass a message to you. It's glaring. Now, fast forward. People are saying you're married to a polygamist. You should expect that. Of course, anything can happen with polygamy. But that does not mean what happened last week is quite different from what you're talking about. It is highly, highly different from what you're talking about. So, bá sọ fún mi pé o ti gbà yálé ẹ padà 100% mo ti gbà o gbà yálé ẹ padà nìyẹn. I cannot stop you from doing that. But for you, bá mi sọ nǹkankan, ìyálé mi kàn dé ni, ó ní kí ìyálé mi jókòó síwájú, ó ní kí ìyálé mi wá jókòó sórí ẹsẹ̀. Use your number 6 now. Ṣáàgọ̀ ni. Now, going forward, last week I said it. I said, Emanuela, because ọmọ Èkó, mo sọ fún pé cousin tèmi, ó lè bú mi lọ́la pé èké òṣì, who is your cousin? Because who block mi mo sọ fún yín, ìyẹn fathia. Ọmọ Èkó ni fathia. Ọmọ Ìgboro ni fathia. Ó lè bá ọmọ Èkó ṣorogún, wọn bí aláya ẹ̀ rí. I am not joking. I am not joking. You can lè bọ́ ọmọ Èkó ṣe orogún. Wọ́n máa lọ tà ẹ́ ni. In fact, wọ́n máa lago lé ẹ lórí, wọ́n máa tà ẹ́ ni. Torí síá la máa fi pa yín. Wàá ṣe kí ni? Wàá fi síá pa wọ́n. Àní máa fi síá pa wọ́n. So, normally, I said it last week. Àwa ti mọ ohun tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ní party. A ti mọ̀ pé síá máa pọ̀. So we have been waiting. We waited like atiganusọ, atiganusẹ, aganusi, aganusọ. Ati ń dúró de síá. Mo ti mọ̀ pé ọmọ Èkó ó máa ṣe síá. Òun mo ṣe bí Alhaji pé kó mú ṣí àwọn, kó má kó súnmọ́ra wọn tó wọ́n máa fọ́ra wọn lórí gbẹ̀yìn ni. Do you understand? So we knew it was going to be like that. So I wasn't surprised when I saw my Saliko sister coming out bigly with àwọn ẹrúkú. Mo gbọ́ pé ó lẹ́rúkú ó tún wá ní disciple. Ọ̀gá ńlá. Yes, ọ̀gá ńlá. So she came with all àwọn ẹrúkú. We could see the Lagosian in Titi. But what I saw yesterday, apart from that, I'll be sincere, is the fact that the children were seen where they were mocking Ropo, saying Olomolu Loko. I could see that the children were more with Ropo than fathia. Were more with fathia than Ropo. Ẹ rí wọn pé wọ́n dúró ti fathia bí wàá pé wọ́n dúró sẹ́yìn fathia gbàgbàgbà ni. And like people said, they saw that she wasn't happy. Pé inú Ropo ò dùn, báwọn ṣe rí, inú ẹ̀ bàjẹ́, inú ẹ̀ ṣe whatsoever. That's what she signed for. That is exactly what she signed for. I don't know who knows Ropo here, but I'm sending a message to her. That is what she signed for. It now depends on what you and your husband are talking about. We were not there. We don't even know what happened after the party. I've heard a lot about the party, that after the party, so many things happened, you know, even to gbogbo fẹ́fẹ́ yẹ̀yẹ̀ tari. But what are the fẹ́fẹ́ yẹ̀yẹ̀ tari? Ayinde party yẹn le. It was more of a carnival. We saw, and you know, I want to bring out something that people have been talking about Ropo today. This particular one that happened, you know, that people said Ropo shouldn't have done that. I don't know. The truth to be told, we don't know what happened. But we saw that during the party, a rí pé àwọn èrò Ropo wọ́n wá pẹ̀lú ṣẹ́mu. Wọ́n dìídì wá ní gbogbo àwọn ìyá aláṣọ Èkó lọ́tán síbẹ̀. Ó ti fi hàn wá pé ọmọ inú ilé ni Ropo. Àwọn èèyàn fathia wọ́n pọ̀. Ó kó èrò wá. A dẹ̀ ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ náà pé èrò máa pọ̀ látọ̀dọ̀ fathia tó rọ́ ọmọ aláṣọ ni fathia. Sure you understand? And aside from that day, mo fẹ́ kọ́kọ́ mọ̀ nǹkan kan o. From that day, the 40 that happened that day, on that Saturday, we saw that it was only after the burial, fathia went back to Lagos where she lives. And we saw that it is only Eleba Yellow that was left in the house with, you know, entertaining guests. Because láti ọjọ́ tí ìyá ti wọlé ni wọ́n ti ń jẹun sí dádì mi lọ́hùn, náà ti wá ganu sọ síbẹ̀, náà ti ń jẹ, náà ti mu. Àwọn artist gan ganu sọ. Dádì mi, àwọn artist gangan ló yẹ kẹ́ bú. Gbogbo àwọn Nollywood artist wọ́n ganu sọ sí ni. Bú àwọn tó wá ganu sọ. Àwọn àfáà tó wá ṣàdúrà fún ilẹ̀ wa ń bú. Àwọn Nollywood artist ganu sọ. Bú wọn. Láti ọjọ́ náà báyìí kò sẹ́ni tó jókòó every day náà ti wá ń ganu sọ tó wá ń jẹun ní ilé dádì mi. And we saw that Ropo was always there. We saw her entertaining guests. We saw everything. And we don't know what really. So I would say Ropo is the only one in the house. After Tifeti àti padà lọ Seko. Omobola, thank you so much for the gift. Thank you so much. God will decorate you with roses. Thank you so much. I love you. Do you get me? So we saw her coming back, being there in the house, entertaining guests and, you know, welcoming guests into the home. That gave us another idea of, so Ropo actually came to perform the duty of Ìyá ọmọ ni. I don't know, like I said. Now, níjọ́ party gongon, la wá rí pé even when their fast started ganuso, ton jókòó síbẹ̀ ton ganuso, it was only Olórí Ọlá, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gift. I love you. Thank you. God will decorate you all with gifts. So we now saw that even that day, when they started the party, nígbà tí wọ́n ní kí Alhaji apologize, it was only Ropo we saw at the front seat, where all the affairs were, all the dignitaries were, and she sat there as the wife. We didn't see fathia. But at the party gong, we now saw all the 40 that can give anybody a 40. Again, muti. Gbogbo 40 tó lè fa ẹ̀fọ́rí fún àwọn èèyàn ni àwọn ọmọ aláàjì ni wọ́n ṣe fún fathia fún Ropo. Like I said earlier on, what went wrong between them, I don't know. But it's the confirmation. It's a confirmation that they are not in good terms again. In fact, I heard Dami saying, she was praying all her father's wives. You understand? All the children. She was praying them and was calling them. And all that. And there and then, wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ ọlọ́mọ ló lọ́kọ ìyẹn àwọn tí àǹtí fathia kó wá látẹ̀kọ̀. Ẹ ṣáà pa àwọn ọmọ ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó a máa ń fọ́ gold tó bá yẹ kó lọ ṣe wèrè lánàá ni a máa fọ́ gold bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn Ọlọ́run ló ní ẹ lọ gbé wa dání torí dára mímì dání máa fọ́ gold. So, we saw everything going on. And we saw a placard. It was that placard that even got me talking yesterday. When I saw the placard, photo Ropo. Photo fathia. And they were dancing around with the picture. When I saw the picture, I wondered what the picture was. Until today, I was wondering, kí ló dán gbé photo fathia nígbà tó ń kọrin. And olórin tó pè yẹn, olórin tó kọrin fún wọn yẹn. In fact, that guy will not go to heaven. Honestly, once daddy me no mag be lost here. Orin ọ̀tẹ̀. And when when Ropo was dancing, it got to a point she asked, "Let us leave." She told her friends, "Let us leave." I really want to use this opportunity to say thank you, Olori Sekinat. Olori Sekinat, Elegushi. People will abuse you. They will call you names because we have seen where you have done interview, you have granted interview and said your husband has no second wife, even when it is obvious that he has a second wife. So that is why people will always abuse you. But my darling Isaliko sister, what you did yesterday was nkotagbalagba manshi. You did well. You felt she was being neglected. You and Ìyàwó Olori Oniru. Two of you. God bless you. Olori Mariam Oniru Lawal and Olori Sekinat. The Lord will stand for you at the point of your needs. I am using this opportunity to say, women supporting women. I will have done the same thing. Because when I feel somebody is being neglected, subjected to, to mockery, I can come in for that person. It was obvious yesterday that wọ́n fẹ́ jẹ ojú Emmanuel. In fact, wọ́n jẹ ojú Emanuela. But God was there for her. I could see, Emanuela, your dressing was 100%. My darling Isaliko sister, your dressing was 100%. That's fathia. Two of you, Osashaku nínú àwọn aya ayinde. In fact, àwọn ọmọ mi wá tán ti lọ tipẹ́tipẹ́ gan, wọn ò ṣe àṣàkù. All of them were there. You start wondering why the competition between this particular ex and the one in the house. It goes to show she's not an ex. She's still there with you. Or she's trying to come back, like I said. Because the competition is on the high side. And I will say, I still maintain it. If it is true, Alhaji is no more with her, with my own sister, with fathia, that means I'm going to share that gẹ́gẹ́ bí àgbàlagbà. She's not an ex. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's either she's not an ex or you understand. So both of you dress to kill. In fact, go long yín, diamond long yín. Pàǹpàtẹ́ mi ló yí gan ò bá. Èmi náà lo gold ṣá, bẹ́ẹ̀ rí gold mi. Ó pọ̀ pàǹpà ni. So surely two of you kò sáṣàkùtà níbi tẹ́yìn dé ibi tó kówó méjèèjì sí àtọmọ aláṣọ ọmọ ìyá aláṣọ o àtọmọ dádì tíṣà o tó wọ́n ní olóyìnbó ni bàbá Emmanuela àtọmọ aláṣọ o àtọmọ ní dádì tíṣà ẹ̀ tí bàbá ẹ̀ ń kọ̀wé o kò sí kankan tó lura wọn nínú dressing o ẹ̀yin méjèèjì dúró dáadáa tó bá ní ká wo nǹkan tẹ́ ṣe costume làjọkẹ́ wọ̀ ta ló sọ pé costume ni gbangba yìí mọ́mì mi Adéké Benson I don't like what you are saying góòlù tí dáàdì mi rà fún mi it's not nice you are not nice gbangba yìí lẹ pè ní ẹ bá lọ wọ̀n mi ìfẹ́ gbélé nítorí àwọn olè tó wà lórí line do you get me so ẹ̀yin méjèèjì ẹ dúró dáadáa lóbìnrin in fact tó bá lóbìnrin da Àyìndé mójú lọ sọ́jà tá bá wò látẹ̀yìn tẹ́ bá ní fathia ó kún wájú ẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ náà gbẹ náà but ó kún wájú ó fine ó rí rọ̀bọ̀rọ̀bọ̀ ó tún ní irun lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ó dúró lóbìnrin beautiful woman tíyàn lè fi yan gùn níta tó bá ní dádì mi dọ̀bà lọ́la tó bá yí sí bíbá ó yí sí ńlá tó bá yí sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan àgùntàṣọ́ lò ọmọbìnrin tó hun ni mo níjọ́ tèmi rí fathia tí mo rí Rọ́pò ní pátí mo fọlọ́run búra Àyìndé o wàláhì tàláhì Àyìndé o mo pè pé inú omi ló ti jáde ni mo wò pé níbo ta ló ní gẹ́yìí ó dà pé kí n sáré lọ ṣe meeting pẹ̀lú àwọn iyèméjà ni pé ẹ wá ṣe ti release àwọn ọmọ yín síta ni ẹ̀lẹ́lẹ́là very beautiful that's the way her presentation her looks òun náà beautiful ó fine ṣé wá rí tọmọ tó ń fi bú Rọ́pò like I said Rọ́pò ti bímọ sí ibi méjì well kò sẹ́ni tó gbàdúrà kó máa ṣì kiri she's gorgeous thank you fathia too is beautiful thank you kò sẹ́ni tó gbàdúrà kó máa ṣì kiri bọ́lọ̀ ṣe pé ti Rọ́pò nìyẹn for you guys attacking Rọ́pò online I really want to beg you think about it yourself so many of us nǹkan tí Rọ́pò gbà á lè gbà tí ọkùnrin bá sọ fún mi pé kú obìnrin ti kúrò lọ́dọ̀ òun tó wá gbé placard wá sí patí mi ò ní gbà màá ti dábẹ̀rù gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ ìsàlẹ̀ kó ṣèbó ló fẹ́ mọ́ ni but we now saw something after the placard tari tàdé rí orin ọ̀tẹ̀ Rọ́pò was dancing with her friends and what we saw was the musician I don't know who the musician is mi ò mọ orúkọ ẹ̀ bí àìsí bí àbẹ̀yàn kan lọ́pọ̀ ẹni yẹn that musician in fact Alhaji Wasiu Ayinde bóyá ẹ̀sán owó pé fún ìsídà kí dáàdì mi jẹ́ lówó àbí ṣọ́ọ̀fẹ́ ló wá ṣeré fún yín ni that musician was Marshal I will tell you one on one not Boye Best was the one singing fáwọn ọmọ Alhaji ó kọrin dáadáa mo like wọn gan but it's either kálàjì jẹ́ lówó boy kékeré yẹn èyí tó kọ́kọ́ kọrin fún wọn yẹn while he was singing for Rọ́pò and her friends dancing ó dẹ̀ ń pe orúkọ fathia ló fi ń kì í and Rọ́pò said let us go mo rí ohun ẹ̀ báyìí ni ó ní let us go it's either Alhaji ò sanwó pé fún àbá Alhaji jẹ́ lówó àbí àwọn ọmọ Alhaji àti fathia náà gbé wá tó bá pa Alhaji ló gbé wá o ẹ lọ gba ṣéǹjì yín lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ òun ló dá gbogbo wàhálà lẹ̀ lánàá mi ò ẹ má yẹ ká já àlè já I am a good girl let me li stick ní láyé kéèkì èyí tí Rọ́pò lò tálàjì ni kó má kí sí òun yẹn gan irú ẹ̀ ló yẹ kí n máa lò ìyẹn ò kí ń ṣe kò kí ń kúrò Rọ́pò jọ wàrà lipstick fún mi wàrà lipstick fún mi fake ni wọ́n lipstick èyí tí sister mi fathia náà máa ń lò ó máa ń dúró létí ẹ̀ ni lọ́run kó tiẹ̀ ṣe dáàdì wa náà lówó kán lè ra lipstick tó dáa fún mi so you could see that it was more of Fathia's player. In fact, they were dancing And thank you, my rose givers. Ẹ máa love mi lẹ́ni o. Ọlọ́run á máa dùn yín nínú o. Ẹ máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń ra rose fún mi o. Florry. Ọlọ́run máa ra rose fún yín o. Igi ewédú ò ní wọlé yín o. Ẹ ṣé o. Ajá ò ní jí yín lọ́mọ gbé lọ o. Adé Funky ẹ ṣé o. Ajá ò ní jí yín lọ́mọ gbé lọ o. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń ra rose fún mi ẹ ṣé o. Thank you so much. I love you. Doing my heart gbìsì. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. So he was singing and calling. You can imagine the insult upon injury. Ẹni tẹ́ gé lára, tẹ́ wá da tabo. Ẹ ti kọ́kọ́ gbé placard wá. A ti ń wò pé bó lẹ gbé placard dé. Now, they see the musician was now, no, he wasn't confused. He really did a very good job of ensuring that Ropo was put down. Ropo saw everything and asked our friends, let us go. I will post that particular video. I don't know if I did posted it this morning. I don't know if I did. I saw where she said, let us go. No, she won't block me. I love her so much. She can't block me. And Olayinka Agbeke, she's my sweetheart. She's my sister. I'm a lot Paris Jawani family meeting. Ma worry again finyele. O ti mo pe keni mi lo she block me. She came to my inbox that 4 years ago, 3 years ago. You know, because I carried a news I didn't verify. And she came into my inbox. And when she came into my inbox and she said, you can't carry this story. Do you know how the story emanated? And I said, I am sorry, you know, to ba kayin mo nkan buruku, to ba mu ọmọ kékeré, to ba ṣe nkan, to ba ṣe ẹ̀tàn. A dúró bí àtọ̀lé, mo wá kọ́wọ́ sórí bí àtọ̀lé lórí Instagram níjọ́ yẹn báyìí. Ó kọ̀ wò mí báyìí. Ó ní ìwọ ló gbé story yìí, mo wá ṣe bí àtọ̀lé, mo wá ń wò báyìí, mo wá ń wò pàkọ̀pàkọ̀. Ó ní ṣé o mọ bí story yìí ṣe jẹ́ ni, mo wá ń wò pàkọ̀pàkọ̀ báyìí. Ó ṣá bínú níjọ́ yẹn. Ó bá ní mo wá ní má bínú, má pa story yẹn rẹ́, mo wá sáré pa story yẹn rẹ́. Mo ṣèké ní èké yẹn fẹ́ kó bá mi lọ́dún tá à ń sọ yìí lọ. And she now said, time will tell. When I was asking her, I said, Emma Jamo, Emma Kilo Fathia Ayinde. Who then time will tell? Time is telling already. Anyways, so my darling people, that was exactly what happened. Mo kàn ṣàlàyé fáǹtì mi tán ní torí èké ló ṣe ó block mi torí èké ni. Torí mo ṣèké ló ṣe block mi. Èmi náà mọ̀ tó bá block mi. Ẹ rí aya Diona snatchy òun náà block mi nígbà tó mo máa ń ṣèké ó block mi. So, like I was telling you guys, we saw what happened and she knew what was going on and she asked her friends, let us go. She left the stage immediately and you could see them. They came in immediately and 40 now started. 40 yẹn pọ̀ tó bí pé Ọlọ́run yọ Emmanuela ká ló lọ wọṣọ irú àwọn aṣọ tèmi náà máa ń lọ rà ní ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó yẹn ni. Àwọn bá fi ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ o. Ọlọ́run yọ ẹ́ o tó kó gbowó tó dádì mi fún ẹ tó fi ra aṣọ. Lady Chap, thank you so much for the gifts. Because I don't know. In fact, I am happy for the two of you. Kò sí ètò like kankan nínú yín. Ẹ̀yin méjèèjì dúró tán ni gẹ́gẹ́ bí obìnrin. Ṣùgbọ́n tó bá ní ẹni tó ṣe 40 jù. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ìbà fún sister mi ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó. Wọ́n ṣe 40. Wọ́n wá rí backing àwọn ọmọ ọkọ wọn. She saw the backing of the children because they were there and they were like, ọlọ́mọ ló lọ́kọ. Tọ́lọ́mọ ló lọ́kọ yẹn mo kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ ká mú nǹkan kúrò níbẹ̀. Ọlọ́mọ ló lọ́kọ. Ṣùgbọ́n mo tún fẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé ẹni bímọ fún ni ìyẹn ò ní kó má pa ni. Ẹni tí ò bímọ fún ni ìyẹn ò ní kó pa ni. I really want us to get one thing straight. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ daddy mi Wasiu Ayinde. If truly this lady is giving your father happiness that you proclaimed as at that time, please make up with her. Whatsoever that is going on between the family, I don't know. A jẹ́ pé nǹkan kan wà tó ń bí yín nínú. Torí ṣe tẹ́ ṣe lánàá, ìṣe pé tó bá yá ẹ wá kẹ́rù ẹ wá máa lọ ni. But Ropo has her own children. Somebody said Ropo has her own children. Why the emphasis on Ọlọ́mọ ló lọ́kọ? Ọlọ́mọ ló lọ́kọ táwọn mí ni pé Ropo bímọ síbẹ̀ yẹn. Nǹkan táwọn ń try láti sọ nìyẹn pé Ropo bímọ síbẹ̀. Ẹ ti understand? Ẹ mọ̀ pé 40 la wá ṣe. Ẹ má gbàgbé o. Mo ti ṣàlàyé fún yín pé ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó àwọn máa ń ṣe 40 ni. Ẹ má mind. Sister mi láti Ẹ̀gbá. ẹ pé ìlú ti wá jìnnà lẹ́gbàá bá ṣe máa ń ṣe lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ nìyẹn a máa ń ṣe fọ́rífọ́rí ni ọlọ́mọ ló lọ kọ a lè sọ ká fi ṣèdẹ but èyí tó dùn èmi ni pé àwọn ọmọ aláàjì náà wá dúró síbẹ̀ pé ọlọ́mọ ló lọ kọ kí ló lè ṣe fún yín if truly she's giving your father the joy the happiness tó bá jẹ́ pé ó ṣẹ̀yìn please call Ropo kẹyanjú ẹ̀. The rivalry is unhealthy. If truly, gbogbo nǹkan tí mo tún gbọ́ after the party, these are things I cannot say out here. But I'm sure some of you that are online, that you know the story, will tell what really happened after the party. Ilé olórogún ọgbà wèrè ni. So gbogbo ọlọ́mọ ló lọ kọ ẹ bá mi pa àwọn ìyá mi ọlálùbáríkà ẹ wá kìtìkọ. Dami, you don't need it. You are a young girl. Dami, I am specifically talking to Dami because mo lè bí ẹ lọ́mọ. You don't need it. Leave these women. Jẹ́ kó máa bára wọn ta òkú ọ̀rọ̀. Leave them. Àwọn ló ríra wọn. Ìyálé tí ìyàwó ni wọ́n tó bá wù wọ́n kókó ara wọn pọ̀ kó yẹ Àyìndé bó bá dẹ̀ wù wọ́n kán lura wọn kán ṣera wọn léṣe but for you as ọmọ aláàjì tó wá ń gbèjè èèyàn kan tó wá fi hàn and ìdáyà tó jẹ́ àgbàlagbà nínú yín like I said mi ò mọ nǹkan tó fa gbogbo ẹ̀ o bò mo kàn fẹ́ bẹ̀ yín gẹ́gẹ́ bí obìnrin ẹ̀yin náà máa lọ lé ọkọ èyí tí ò tí ì lọ lé ọkọ nínú yín. You pray to have a home of your own. I don't expect all that nonsense from you, Dami. You are educated. Okay, now. You are part of those. It is good you're bringing your children are united. If you're doing it in one accord, if it is with truth that you're doing it, Dami. Ká ní lóòótọ́ ó ṣe pé ó kó àwọn àbúrò ẹ̀ mọ́ra ó love wọn àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ mọ́ra gbogbo yín ẹ wà lọ́kan but tó bá ń ṣe láti fi lè ṣe pepper den gang sí Emmanuela kọ́ ló ń bà nínú jẹ́ bàbá tó bí ẹ lọ́mọ ló ń bà nínú jẹ́ and I'm disappointed maybe Alhaji would have seen that if he had not seen it I hope he gets to the root of the matter kọ́ tètè cob Kini, if not, Dami, what you did yesterday, or Telongpe, you are too young for that. You are going to get married. O ma lọ lé ọkọ tiẹ̀. Lágbára Ọlọ́run ọba, ọkọ tiẹ̀ ló máa fẹ́ òní fọkọ lọ́kọ. Wọ́n ò ní lo bàbá yín fi jẹ yín níyà. Ìyá bàbá yẹn kí lẹ máa ṣe wọn ò nílò ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bàbá yín fi jẹ ẹ̀yin ọmọ Àyìndé níyà tó bá máa fi jẹ yín yà wàláhì kò ní sí kankan nínú yín tó máa rọkọ fẹ́. Honestly, please ẹ wá bẹ ṣe máa yanjú ẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ pé ẹ ní problem pẹ̀lú Emmanuela tó jẹ́ ìdùnnú Àyìndé táyìndé ń pè ní dùnnú wọn o tó bá jẹ́ lóòótọ́ ẹ ní problem pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ go and sort it out. I pray pé kó má yọ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bàbá yín lára yín gbogbo àwọn obìnrin gan máa ń gbàdúrà ẹ̀ fúnra wa pé kó má yọ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ àwọn bàbá wa lára àwọn ọmọbìnrin kó má yọ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ àwọn ọkọ wa lára àwọn ọmọ wa obìnrin. Ṣé láwọn ọkùnrin tó ti máa fẹnu wọn ṣe tó ti fẹnu wọn gbẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ obìnrin tó ti promise oríṣiríṣi nítorí pé wọ́n fẹ́ dóbò. Ọkùnrin máa parọ́ fóbìnrin tó yẹ pé obìnrin ní èpè tó máa ṣẹ́ fún wọn láti ọkùn ẹ̀ wá. So it's not only Ayinde, please don't get me wrong. Àwọn ọkọ tá fẹ́ sínú ilé náà, àwọn tó ti fẹnu wọn ṣe lọ́dọ̀ obìnrin, tó ti fi ara ṣe lọ́dọ̀ obìnrin. Àdúrà là ń gbà fáwọn ọmọ obìnrin wa. So you Dami and ìwọ Ìdáyà tó jágbàlagbà, mo expect something good from you. Be united as children. Beautiful. In fact, Alhaji Ayinde, Wasiu Ayinde, you did something yesterday. Àwọn èèyàn lè bú yín o. Wọ́n lè ní coward ní yín o. Ṣùgbọ́n ṣe nǹkan tó dá lánàá. Ẹ sá fún gbogbo wọn. You ran away from trouble. You ran away from scandals. Because people like me will have sat down and said, bó ṣe fọ́ orí Àyìndé nígbà tí gò yẹn ń bọ̀ báyìí tó ba orí Àyìndé wáì níbi tó ti ń kí títí níbi tó ti ń kí Rọ́pò tí gò yẹn ń bọ̀ báyìí tó láǹdì ojú ẹ̀ báyìí Ọlọ́run ló ní mi ò ta glasses mi fún kò bá fọ́mọ lójú ni. People like me will have laughed at you. Don't forget, this is what I do. Ẹ ra glasses lọ́wọ́ mi, ẹ ṣàánú mi. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n ta, ẹ ṣàánú mi. Ìgò mò ń tà, ẹ ṣàánú mi, ẹ ra gò lọ́wọ́ mi. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí n jẹ gbèsè. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, wọ́n pọ̀. Irú ilé party, ilé ìdá fún party. Wọ́n dẹ̀ wà affordable. Ọlọ́run. You can use this in the party because it's transparent. You can see, they can see your eyes. Ẹ má máa ṣe bí Stevie Wonder lọ party inú máa ń bí mi. Tí bá láwọn obìnrin àbọ́kùnrin tó dàbí Stevie Wonder tó mú ìgò dúdú tó ṣe báyìí nínú party láì ṣe outside. So ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ pè mí. Ìgò mò ń tà, ẹ ṣàánú mi. So Alhaji did a very good thing yesterday. He brought all his children. Ẹni ẹlẹ́ni ó ya mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ forí gbé. Ó yá ń kí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Bàbá mi tí ẹ ò ní bàjẹ́. Lágbára Ọlọ́run wàá jèrè àwọn ọmọ náà. Wasiu Ayinde. It's obvious you want your children united. But please, sir, curb this dummy now before it's too late. I know what I'm saying. I am not. Boy, Kinikon, I don't know what your name is. Please, sir. Ó dá káwọn ọmọ yín wà ní rẹ̀pọ̀. When I was small, when I was young, my father too had wives. Take combat to be more content on my little, on my baby, but she ain't ṣe But daddy mi jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa mọ̀ pé ìkànnì wa ó kó wa pọ̀. In fact, kò jẹ́ anybody mú èmi lẹ́ni bó ṣe jẹ́ kó wà náà nìyẹn. Àtèyí tó wá bímọ fún ẹ o, àtèyí tí ò bímọ fún ẹ o. Ẹni tó bímọ fún ni Camilla with Prince Charles, ṣé wọ́n bímọ fúnra wọn ni? They are happy together. Láàká tí ẹ wá padà wá sílé. Mọ́mì mi, Abá, ṣé wọ́n bímọ fún daddy wa kí ló kọ máa yẹn náà? Abá Fọláwíyọ. Ṣó bímọ fún ni? I've told you one story about somebody in my estate. Very learned person. Chartered accountant. My father worked with Chevron before he retired. So we were living in Chevron estates in Satellite Town. So that estate, there was one man, chartered accountant. Ìyàwó tó gbé sílé, woman yẹn ti bímọ fún bí èèyàn mẹ́rin àbí márùn. Kò bí ẹyọ kan báyìí fún man tí mò ń sọ yìí. Mi ò ní dárúkọ ẹ̀. Confidentiality. Kò bí ẹyọ kan fún man yìí. In fact, woman yẹn ti dàgbà. Ó ti bí àwọn ọmọ káàkiri. Stark illiterate. Tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ stark illiterate. Ó dẹ̀ fẹ́ man yẹn pẹ̀lú woman yẹn náà jọ bára wọn kalẹ̀. Gbogbo estate ńgbà yẹn wọ́n máa ṣèké wọ́n ló lóògùn fún ni. Ògùn bo lẹ ti rógùn. Man yẹn máa ń sọ á ló fún un ní ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ alẹ́ òun. Òun lòun mọ ìyàwó méjì tó bímọ fóun tóun fún wọn lẹ̀ ọmọ méjì ni man yẹn bí láyé ẹ̀. Ó ní ẹni tó bímọ méjì fóun tóun fi sílẹ̀ òun lòun mọ reason. Ó ní bọ̀ ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ fún òun lòun mọ̀. Àmọ́ nǹkan t'Áyìndé rí lọ́dọ̀ ẹlẹ́bà yẹ́lò. Bóyá ẹ̀bà yẹ́lò ẹ̀yẹn ló hùn ni o. Táwọn ẹlòmíì ò wọ̀n ṣe fún rí ni o. Bóyá ó fún ní ọkànbalẹ̀ ni o. Even tí gbogbo wa sọ pé ó gba létí, ó ta kámẹ́rà sílé, ó lè jẹ́ pé rọ́ ni gbogbo ẹ̀. Àmọ́ fọkànbalẹ̀ tó fún. And we saw that when she came into the family, she brought you people together. Àfi tẹ́ bá máa parọ́ fúnra yín. Ẹ̀yin fúnra yín fẹnu ara yín sọ. That Ropo, the same you, most of you that you are talking now, the same thing you talked about fathia. Now, where is it coming from? Why the hatred? Dami, ó dá ó ṣe bí àwọn ọmọ tó fẹ́ àwọn ọmọ ní gáràjì ní ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin ọmọ gáràjì ní òbú yín o. Tó bá tó tèmi náà bá rí kànfẹ́ tó bá lówó lọ́wọ́, bẹ́ẹ̀ mi náà ni máa sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí. Even àwọn tó fẹ́ olú ọmọ gan wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe bó ṣe ṣe lánàá. Wá ń ṣe fọ́rífọ́rí bí àwọn ọmọ aláta, wá ń ṣe báyìí. In fact, fìlà tó tún wá gbé, kí ló dé tó tún mú fìlà tó fẹ́ gbé sí ibi imú? Ṣọ́mọ Èkó kọ́ níyà tó bí wọ̀ lọ́mọ ni. Ó ga o. My sweetheart, Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ kó rí wàhálà o. Lágbára Ọlọ́run, ogun ológun ò ní dé tiẹ̀ o, kò ní jẹ́ tiẹ̀ o. Wàá rọ́kọ tiẹ̀ náà fẹ́ o. ìyẹn là ń sọ lọ́wọ́ ní bá rí ọmọ pọ́n gogogogo kí lorúkọ Rọ́pò. Mo mọ̀ pé àwọn èèyàn ti sọ̀rọ̀ lórí fídíò yìí, but ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run, ẹ̀yin ọlọ́gbọ́n, ẹ̀yin ọ̀mọ̀wé, ẹ̀yin tí ẹ gbàdúrà kẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ fẹ́ lòmíì jẹ, ẹ̀dùn náà kí ló dé? Ọlọ́run ẹ jọ̀ọ́, èmi náà ti ẹ̀rí èèyàn tó máa ra fóònù ńlá fún mi, torí dádì wa tó ṣẹ̀rà fún mi láìkẹ́, wọn lówó lọ́wọ́ wọn lọ ra fold, kí ló dé? Bá ti ẹ̀rẹ́ ní tó máa ra aeroplane fún mi, aeroplane làwọn ẹgbẹ́ wọn rà, àwọn lọ ra fóònù. Ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin tèmi, mo fẹ́ fi nǹkan kan hàn yín ni, kí ló dé? Ilé ìtúgbà àwọn tó wọ pátá wá, ṣé pátá ni mo ní kó gbé wá ni? Ó ṣàfẹ́ lé mi nílé ọkọ, àwọn tó tún wọ pátá lásán, kí ló dé? Kí dájú wá rò pé mo náà ti ń lọ ṣe yahoo. Anyway, ẹ wo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ lẹ́yọ̀ kankan ni máa fi hàn yín o, jẹ́ kí n pa náà yìí. Ṣẹ́rí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ń bí ẹ̀yin tí YouTube ṣe ti rí. There is a portrait tó gbé wá fún Emmanuela. Ó ní èmi ò kì í ṣe òkú. Ẹ wò ó, ẹ̀yin tí Facebook, mo máa fẹ́ ẹ̀yin tí Instagram náà o. Ẹ wò ó, fídíò yìí mo fẹ́ fi hàn yín o. The same one tí wọ́n gbé lọ fún títí ó yé yín. Ó ní èmi kì í ṣe òkú o, alààyè ní Emmanuela. N tí mo rò pé ó ṣẹlẹ̀, this artist is an overzealous artist. We saw, like we said, Títí wọ́n gbé portrait wá sí party. In fact, before I saw this video today, as at yesterday, I saw people's comments on that portrait. Kí ló dé? I'm not. Do you understand? I saw when Títí placard was there. Even photo me. It's okay, bye. Fún Títí. When people saw the picture, the film, showcased around, people go and watch what people said. Wípé èwo ni kó máa gbé photo, èwo ni gbogbo eléyìí, unhealthy rivalry, èwo ni placard. That was what they said. And today, when I saw this, I just said, what? So they did for you too, Manuela. Mo rí pé Emmanuela bínú tán. In fact, I always look at Manuela as somebody that cannot talk. In fact, máa rò pé ẹni tó yẹ kó tó bá fomi sí lẹ́nu ìbẹ̀lẹ̀ tí máa bá. Mo bá rí tó jágbe pé ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run mẹ́rin ò fẹ́ placard o, alààyè lèmi, èmi kì í ṣe òkú. Of course, a lot of people have condemned her hearts, as I saw somebody putting an update that she's a pretender. How can she staged it? I don't want to see it as being staged. You could see that it's the same artist, that did that. Maybe I would just look at it, maybe because she had seen everybody condemning the act of kí ló tó gbé wá sí ojú agbo wá fún Ropo, fún fathia. Maybe that was why she condemned it immediately. Like somebody said, she has been pushed to the wall. Do you understand? But I see the artist as an overzealous artist that wanted to promote his own brand. He wanted to just come and promote his brand, but unfortunately, it wasn't something pleasing to Emmanuela. When you consider all the things that has been happening since, do you get me? Emmanuela can still call the boy and say, "Oh, Mabinu, I was just annoyed," or whatsoever, I don't know. But when you look at the events that led to that, you understand, you will know that she was already pushed to the wall. And that was why she was mad that Okulongbe photo síta. Àwọn èèyàn sọ pé, well, she shaded ìyálé, pé ìyálé ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n gbé photo ẹ̀. I could see that even ìgbà tó ń gbé photo níbi tó ti ń jó, ìyálé yẹn gan kò ṣe bí pé òun rá àwọn yẹn. Do you get me? You will not blame her for saying, I don't want this. So for every one of you that you have been bashing her, that, why would she condemn the artwork and that she lied? She offered ojú ayé ni. That is not an ojú ayé. Maybe I would have done the same thing. She didn't want it. She felt òkú ló máa ń gbé photo ẹ̀. Èmi náà ò rí ibi tó ti ń gbé photo èèyàn níjọ́ party kò wá gbé photo èèyàn kan sókè because wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe pepper dem gang tó wá go wrong. They only wanted to do pepper dem gang and it went wrong. And for her, she wasn't taking it. So for every one of you, mo ní ẹ jẹ́ ká máa bẹ Ọlọ́run k'Ọlọ́run má gba ẹnu wa. Because mo rí ẹlòmíì tún bú ìyàwó Elégùṣì for standing by her. Èèyàn kọ́ ló máa dúró tèèyàn kan now. No one has right to abuse anybody. You might be online. Kó lè jẹ́ speaker. You can be a speaker. You are not God. You have no right to abuse any of them. All of us bloggers, let us use our ọpọlọ èyí tó bá ní nínú wa. Need láti bú any one of them. I've got no right to abuse Ropo. I've got no right to abuse Fathia. None of us. Wọ́n fẹ́ gbà wọ́n lé wa lọ́wọ́ náà. Nítorí pé à ń sọ̀rọ̀ kò yẹ pé ká ẹnu ta ní lórí online. Kò make sense nígbà mi tẹ́ bá lè ń blog ń bú èèyàn. Àgbékẹ́, okay, mo ti gbọ́ o. Do you understand? It is a right. If she doesn't want the portrait, I don't want it. Mi ìfẹ́ ká gbé portrait mi bí ẹni tó ti kú, mi ò kì í ṣòkú, alààyè ni mí. Why are you abusing her? Why are you calling her pretender? Why are you, making it look as if she has done something bad? It's a choice. Just like the way, my Lagos sister has come out to say, yes, ayé gbà, wọ́n fàyè gbà, ó dẹ̀ dúró. Ẹni tó bá fàyè gbà, Ọlọ́run fàyè gbà wá nílé ọkọ, fàyè gbà wá nílé ọmọ, gbogbo wa náà là ń gbàdúrà kó fàyè gbà wá. Ayé gbà ni ló ṣe dúró dáadáa. Tálájí ò bá fàyè gbà, kò ní dúró bẹ́ẹ̀. So I have no rights whatsoever to say, why would she come and start saying she's ṣèbó ti lọ rí? Kò sí tó kàn mí pẹ̀lú ó lọ. Tó bá lọ tó padà wá, tọkọ ẹ̀ dẹ̀ accept ẹ̀, business òun àtọkọ ẹ̀ ní. So for all of you pé tẹ́ ẹ sọ pé ṣèbó ti lọ lé ọkọ kan rí, kí ló tó wá? It is not your business. Stop abusing them. It's their life, it's their choice. Bóyá ibi tó lọ òbí ẹ̀ ló ṣe padà wá bọ́kọ ẹ̀. Tó dẹ̀ mọ́ Aláàjì ìgbà padà tó tún gbẹ́sẹ̀ sílẹ̀ pé kó wá jókòó sí. Òun ni. And like I said, Emmanuela cannot dictate to Aláàjì tó bá Aláàjì bá lóun fẹ́ gbà padà. Wọn bí Aláàjì ẹ̀rẹ́, sorry to say. But most of you will start insulting them because we can make jest, we can laugh over everything. But please, let us educate ourselves on blogging. You have no right to abuse anybody because you're blogging them. Anyway, I don't understand where you got blogging. You don't go and study it abroad. Anyway, you don't study it in the university. Anybody can bring out a phone and start talking. Emmanuela can tomorrow bring out a phone and start blogging. Fathia can bring out a phone and start blogging. So, for all of us, stop abusing them. Stop calling them pretenders. Stop calling them names. It is their life. And like I said, Alhaji gave a blank check to Titi, and that is why she's standing the way she's standing. Of course. Tell me no bagaye, taye bagba mi, ma ṣe jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Like I said, she has not even introduced anybody to us online. Kò sẹ́ni títí fi hàn. Ju ẹni tí ẹ̀dí ọ̀gbẹ́ngbà yẹn. So even tó bá pọ́n date èèyàn gan, àmọ́ nǹkankan. How did I do that? Please, a boy, abikina nporúkọ yín. Where, please, can you let me know where? Mo lè fi wọ́n ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́, mo lè ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́. I can laugh. I can never abuse. Go and show me where you have seen me abusing anybody. I don't do that. Because you're all used to, abuse this blogging. It is wrong. Nǹkan tí ò dá. Alhaji ló ṣí blank check ilẹ̀ fún fathia kó jókòó sẹ́sẹ̀ ń. Ropo ní right láti sọ pé kó má jókòó síbẹ̀. Do you understand? So all of them, I wish them all the best. Tèmi ni àwọn ọmọ yẹn. Ànínú mi dùn fún tálàjì ṣe lánàá. Kò kí ìyàwó kankan, kò jẹ́ kó kí ìyàwó mọ́ òun. Àwọn èèyàn ti bú wọn o. Wọ́n ní coward ni wọ́n. Kí ló dé? Gini ṣé kí ló dé? O lè kí títí mọ́ rẹ̀, o lè kíyàn kankan mọ́ rẹ̀. No, kò ní láti kí anybody mọ́ rẹ̀. Moreover, ìwọ̀n gangan kọ́ ló ń kọrin. Gbogbo àwọn tó ń kọrin gan, you could see èyí tó ń kí Ropo mọ́ Alhaji, ìyàwó Alhaji, ó ń kí life wire Alhaji, èyí tó dẹ̀ ń kí fathia má Alhaji, ó ń kí má Alhaji. Kò sí tó kan bàbá ń bẹ̀. Ìwọ tó bá sọ pé tó gbé òkúta sórí iná, tó ló ń ṣe oúnjẹ, tó ń purọ́ fúnra ẹ, tó ẹ́ pé òun purọ́ fúnra ẹ ni, ó kù wá àti ẹ̀ òyò. Ìwọ tó ní 1 naira, tó ní 10,000 ló ní, it is you. If you're deceiving others, you cannot deceive yourself. If Ropo within her, she knows she's not happy in the marriage and she's staying there and deceiving herself, Alhaji is taking care of me, it is her business. If fathia is just deceiving the whole world, I am back to my husband, he loves me, and there is no love between them, it is their business. Gbogbo wa kàn máa wá sórí online, a kàn máa sọ, a kàn máa ṣeré ni, a máa fi wọ́n pàjájà náà ni. Mo ti fi wọ́n gba rose ń bí, mo ti fi wọ́n gba star ń bí. YouTube, àwọn mi mọ̀ tó máa fún at least mi ṣe kíní. So kò anybody. Bàbá oníbàbá ó yá kó àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ mọ́ra, ó yá ń kọrin fún wọn. Ẹ má sọ mí di wèrè. Láti last week lẹ́tí fẹ́ bá yé Àyìndé jẹ́. Bàbá oníbàbá kò fẹ́ kí kò àánú ẹ̀ tí ṣe mí, mo ti ń rò kó tó bá máa fọ́ ìgò mọ́ lórí. Tẹ́ tó fún mi ní stay, tó fún mi ní heart yẹn. Look, my heart for you. I love you. Flory, thank you for the star. And tó fún mi ní heart yẹn mi ò many know. But my heart is doing busy for you. Thank you so much. A fi wọ́n pa star, a fi wọ́n gba heart. We will all come out, we will deliberate on it, we will talk about it. But ìwọ fúnra ẹ ló máa mọ̀ tọ̀rọ̀ wípé àánú yín ṣe mí. Mo máa mọ blára mi kù sí lánàá tí mo ṣe pẹ́pẹ́ dẹ̀ ń gàǹgì. Bóyá mo yáwó lọ fi ra góòlù ni, bóyá mo lọ yá góòlù ni. Ìwọ ló máa mọ̀ fúnra ẹ. Kò sẹ́ni tó kàn mí. Àwáṣà àti sọ pé ẹ̀yin méjèèjì, you look fantastic, you look beautiful. That is all we can say. Ìwọ tó kàn fìfẹ́ hàn àbí tí ò fìfẹ́ hàn, ó kù wọ́n, ó kẹ̀yin méjèèjì. Kò sẹ́ni tó kàn àwa. Àwa máa sọ tiwa ni. But Alhaji, I love what you did, like I told you yesterday. Tí wọ́n fọ́ orí yín. Torí èmi ti wò pé tó bá fọ́ orí yín mi ò ní bá yín dé gbóbi. Gbogbo ẹsẹ̀ yín yẹn wọ́n máa hàn di ẹni. Torí àwọn ọmọ ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó wọ́n burú gan. Ìfọ́tí reset náà máa tún fún yín. Ǹdẹ̀ dá sí. Mi ní dá sí. You understand? Boy, you are one of those ones that have no sense. So I won't answer you. You understand? So please. So whoever, do you understand? Thank you, guys. Come and give me roses, Jare. God bless you. Do you get me? So naturally, àwọn tó dùn mí nínú ni pé wọ́n fọ́ Alhaji lórí lánàá. Tó tẹ́ kó lọ ṣe mistake, lọ bá èèyàn kan jó nínú wọn ni. Wọ́n á ti ná ṣẹ́gẹ̀ sí dádì mi lára. Wàláì. Wọ́n kàn ní jẹ́ mọ̀ pé ọ̀rẹ́ president ni. Wọ́n á yà lo yẹn pé tó bá president sọ̀rọ̀, ó gbé president síta làwọn ṣe nà. Irọ́ ni o. Àwọn ọmọ ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó ló wà nà. Wọ́n á nà. Tí Ropo náà bá dé lọ káwọn ọmọ Abẹ́òkúta wá. Àwọn ọmọ Ẹ̀gbá, èmi ò mọ bá ṣe ń ṣe lẹ́gbàá o. Ṣùgbọ́n mo ká àmọ́ ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó. A ti lọ nà jù. Ṣùgbọ́n popsi mi lo common sense wọn. Ọlọ́gbọ́n bàbá Faruku, ìjàpá bàbá Faruku, ó lu agbárí. Hey, thank you, Jare. You have come to give me roses. Hey, God bless you. Ọmọ B. Ọlọ́run akẹ́yìn Jare. God bless you, Miriam. Thank you so much. I love you. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ dá nìyẹn. Ẹ ń ṣe àwọn àbọ̀ ìtọ́kàn rojọ́. Ẹjọ́ lọ́wọ́ rò ní bíbá. Wọ́n fẹ́ fẹjọ́ pa mí. Ṣé mi ní Àyìndé ni? Èmi ní olóko ńlá tó bímọ púpọ̀. Ara wọn lèmi Àyìndé Àjọkẹ́. Ṣé mi ní? Èwo ń tèmi? Ẹ ṣé Jare ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fún mi rose. Wọ́n ti jẹ́ kórìí máa fọ́ mi. Ẹ wo ẹ̀yin tèmi. I am happy that, the party went well. àti sìnyá normally bó ṣe máa ń rí nìyẹn. Ìyá aṣẹ́wó tó bá kú lójó aṣẹ́wó obìnrin náà ni ẹ máa rí síìtì yẹn máa tò lọ rẹpẹtẹ ni ẹ máa rò ta ló. Thank you so much Miriam, God bless you ma Àgbékẹ́, ẹ ṣé gan ni. So you understand, so tó aṣẹ́wó bá ń ṣe patí aṣẹ́wó kó aṣẹ́wó ẹ̀ kiri bó ṣe máa ń rí ni síìtì máa pọ̀ lóko aṣẹ́wó síìtì máa pọ̀. So èèyàn kan sọ pé fathia wọ́n gbé plákáàdì fún kọ́ lè fi mọ ibi tó wà nínú. So ojú ń dùn àwọn tó ń bọ̀ àkì àbí kò mọ àwọn tó pè. Ẹ jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run ẹ gbàgbé gbogbo ẹ̀. Àwọn náà ṣe pepper dem gang went wrong ni. So I wish them all the best, but òkú aṣẹ́wó bó ṣe máa ń rí nìyẹn. So father mi ẹ ṣáà mọ̀ pé dádì mi aláya púpọ̀ ni wọ́n, so bó ṣe máa ń rí nìyẹn. So I wish them all the best. I will continue to say that. But like I said, Alhaji, ilé yín ò ní dàrú, ọ̀nà yín ò ní dàrú. Tẹ́ bá máa fẹ́ alájà padà, alájà wa fathia, okay, fathia alálùbáríkà. Ẹ má tàn aráàlú, kò tẹ̀ sí ètò kan àwọn aráàlú, èké náà là ń ṣe. Ṣùgbọ́n make it the normal way. People are saying she's the legal wife. No, Titi is not the only legal wife. Tó bá máa mú Alhaji, tó bá ní kó máa kán lọ gbé wọn sí, wọ́n máa kẹ̀yìn wọn sí àgbà ni. Wọ́n ṣe marriage pẹ̀lú èèyàn kan níbí báyìí. Tó bá ní bigamy àwọn ló jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ gbé. Wọ́n fẹ́ Alpha and Omega. Wọ́n ṣe wedding fún. Wọ́n fi kí he put the ring on her too. Níbí báyìí. Wọ́n ti ṣe divorce. Mi ò mọ̀ bóyá ṣe wedding fún Wendy o. Torí ní Canada náà tó fi gbàwé mi ò mọ̀ o. Ṣùgbọ́n kò sí legal wife nínú gbogbo wọn o. Ìkan náà ni gbogbo wọn. Ẹ lọ béèrè wò. Tó fi gbàwé nílùú yìí. Alpha ló fún bàbá mi níwèé nílùú yìí. Alpha and Omega. Ó ṣe wedding fún. Ó fi key sí lọ́wọ́. Shashil, God bless you ma for giving me. God bless you. Ó ṣe tó bá máa ka ìyẹn èèyàn ságbà. Alhaji Ayinde ló yẹ kọ́kọ́ kẹ́ ìyẹn ságbà when it comes to ọ̀rọ̀ wedding. Ṣẹ̀gbọ́n wọn ní Wendy wedding is legal in Canada. Ṣé ti gbọ́ ṣé ń gbọ́ èèyàn kan ló sọ ó ní ti Wendy gan. So mélòó wà ní legal? Ẹ jẹ́ gbàgbé legality. Àìmọye àwọn baristas in law. Thank you so much Aduni Abita ló fún mi ní heart yẹn. Wọ́n tún gbé nǹkan lé mi lórí ẹ ṣé gan ni. Ẹ̀yin ẹ ṣé. My dad, yes, wọ́n máa kẹ̀yìn daddy mi ságbà ni o. Àánú wọn ṣe mí tán máa ayinde mi ní tẹ̀lé lọ tán máa kẹ̀yìn ságbà torí gbogbo àwọn tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣe wedding fún pọ̀ bó ṣe wà yẹn. So red rose tó yẹ pé Ọlọ́run yọ red rose tó yẹ pé wọ́n kàn gbé lọ sí mùsùlùmí lọ ṣe bí dáàdì mi ṣe ti mùsùlùmí ló ṣe ti lẹ́gàlì tó ṣe tó mẹ́ta bí mẹ́rin tó bá máa kẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ ságbà mi ní dá sí. Àyìndé tó bá ní ọ̀gá bígámì àwọn ni ṣùgbọ́n àwọn nìkan kọ́ lọ̀gá bígámì àwọn tó jẹ́ barista lọ ní Nàìjíríà gan wọ́n ṣe ju dáàdì mi lọ. So please it's not only my daddy that has don't bigamy. He's not the only one that is at fault. Wọ́n pọ̀ àwọn tó jẹ́ barista at law ní Nàìjíríà wọ́n ṣe dáadáa. Ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gbọ́ wọ́n ní Làbákẹ́ is legal wife in Nigeria too. Ṣé ti gbọ́? So legal wife àìmọye legal wife lálágbọ́n. So ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run ẹ fà Àyìndé sílẹ̀. Àyìndé. So God bless you daddy. Ṣé wọ́n ń jà mí láńkọ́ ní tiẹ̀ mọ̀ bóyá ṣe wedding fún àwọn yẹn ṣùgbọ́n àwọn tá a mọ̀ gangan tí wọ́n tún fún mi popcorn jẹ ẹ ṣé o ẹyin ojú ẹ ṣé ẹyin lójú wọ́n ní kí n fi popcorn yẹn kí n fi mu tíì ẹ ṣé gan ni ẹ ṣé ebi ò ní pa yín o gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ fún mi wọ́n fún okay perfume ni wọ́n ní perfume ni kí n fi báwo lẹ ṣe mọ̀ para mi rùn kó máa rùn ẹgbẹ́ òun ẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ tí ń rùn ètò wa fún mi perfume ẹ ṣọ́ra yín o ṣé mo ní mo ara mi rùn ni. I don't like. I will máa ké fún gbogbo yín o. Èké nìkan ni máa ń ṣe ara mi o. Máa ń ṣèké gan, but mi ò ṣe ojú ti yẹn. So fún pé èèyàn ṣe wedding, àìmọye wedding lálágbọ́n. So ìdúró Àyìndé ṣe ń ṣe wedding fún gbogbo wọn nìyẹn. Tó bá dọ̀là ń sìn. Ṣé wá rí funniest thing? Àná yẹn mo lè bá yín bẹ́ẹ̀tì pé àti àǹtí fathia tán gbé placard o. Àtẹ̀yí tó fẹ́ gbé placard tó ní kó má gbé placard òun o. Kò sí kankan nu wọn tí dádì mi dó. Ẹlẹ́mí ló lọ́dọ́. In fact gbogbo àti àkọrin fún àwọn méjèèjì yẹn tí ò jẹ́ kán rí wọn pọ̀ yẹn ó lè jẹ́ torí ẹlẹ́mí tó ti dúró tí dáàdì mi ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fẹ́ òun ni ò ṣe á ti sọ fún wọn pé look that Emmanuela she's going fathia she's wasting her time you understand two of them wọn kàn ń jà for nothing ni it's you I want to marry ìwọ gangan ni next victim ó lè jẹ́ next victim wà níbẹ̀ yẹn tó yẹ pé torí ẹ̀ gangan l'Àyìndé ṣe dákẹ́ tí ò fi ṣe nǹkan kan tẹ́yìn ló ń rò pé bóyá next victim wà ń bẹ̀ yín. So please all of us daddy on a very serious note thank you so much may God Almighty kó jẹ́ kí màmá kí wọ́n sùn láyà olùgbàlà torí wàhálà tẹ fún ìyá yẹn ṣe lánàá. Ìyá yẹn gan bí tó bá sùn sí àmà yá Ọlọ́run wọ́n tún gbé plákáàdì wọ́n tún ń jà wọ́n tún ń dàpara ẹ jẹ́ ń sùn wàhálà tẹ fún ìyá àlìmá ní ọ̀run nìyẹn, you understand, but ìyá àlìmá understand káwọn náà tó kú náà ti ń parí ìjà ẹ̀mí ìyá mi àlìmá gan ti ń gbọ̀n láti ilé ayé lórí gbogbo wàhálà tí dádì mi fún wọn ṣe. Wàláì, may God give her rest in heaven. Ó lọ rest ni ibi tó tún ti rest sí ẹ tún ti ń jà lórí ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ àga, it's not good. Anyway, thank you so much everyone for listening with me, for watching and for carrying for interacting well with me. I really appreciate you. My heaven is not shaking, it is standing. Èmi máa lọ sí heaven tó dáa. Daddy mi Ayinde ẹ tún ní àwọn àfáà gbẹnu sọ. Anyway, like I said, Alhaji Ayinde, kudos to you. Ẹ ti sin àwọn ẹ̀sìn ìyá tó bí yín, ẹ ti sin bàbá tó bí yín lọ́mọ. Lágbára Ọlọ́run, ọmọ aláyọ̀ ló máa sìn yín. Káwọn ọmọ náà dẹ̀ lè sìn yín. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ parí gbogbo tó bá wà láàrin àwọn ọmọ yín. Bring them together, all of them together. At least kẹ́dẹ̀ one èyí tó jẹ́ kẹ́ one. Irú Dami yẹn, Dami needs to be, tutored very well. I've always seen her act online pẹ̀lú ní Instagram tóun àti Gistlover máa ń búra wọn. So she needs to be cautioned. Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kán ti bí ọmọ mú gbogbo wa lórúkọ Jésù. Ìyá Dami tí wọn náà bá wà níbí kò bá wà o, please caution your child. Kò sí ètò kan lórí olórogún o. Ẹ̀yin lẹ jẹ́ orogún. Kó má dà sí, kó fi àwọn orogún sílẹ̀. Fathia and Ropo, I pray Alhaji will find time to, no matter what, Fathia bímọ fún Popsi. Ẹ̀yin ni kẹ́ má jẹ́ kí ẹ̀yin yín torí bẹ́ẹ̀ yín ṣe máa rí gan láti rí yìí bó ṣe máa rí gangan tẹ́ bá kú tán Alhaji Ayinde wọ́n á fẹ́ lu àwọn páńlé yín wàhálà ẹ̀ o. So bẹ́ẹ̀ yín ṣe máa rí wọ́n ní kéèyàn ti máa wò lọ́jọ́ ayé ẹ̀. Lágbára Ọlọ́run ẹ̀mí gbogbo wa máa gùn. Lágbára Ọlọ́run kò ní dé ànídàgbàyà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ yín ṣe máa rí gangan lẹ ti rí lánàá yìí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwọn máa ṣe fọ́rífọ́rí irú Red Rose yẹn wọ́n kàn máa sọ pé a fẹ́ ṣe meeting bọ́tà. Red Rose, I am telling you for sure tó bá ti lè máa tó ti ń ṣe àṣàmọ̀ fún ẹ wípé ọlọ́mọ ló lọ́kọ. So wọ́n kàn máa sọ fún wa pé ẹjọ́ excuse wa a fẹ́ ṣe meeting. So ẹjọ́ Alhaji ẹ tún lè ṣe kẹ́ tó lọ. Ọlọ́run á fún yín lẹ́mìí gígùn àtàlàáfíà láti fi jẹ gbogbo wàhálà yín kò ní já sásán. And I pray pé wọ́n ní ọmọ tá a bá kọ́ òun ló máa gbélé ta kọ́ tà. Àwọn ọmọ yín ẹ pè wọ́n together. Ẹ bá wọn ẹ kọ́ wọn bó ṣe ń rìn. Ó ti yé yín. Lágbára Ọlọ́run wọn ò ní gbélé yín ta o. Lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ní Ropo will do surrogacy for Alhaji. Daddy mi ṣé dandan ni ṣé Kamela bímọ fọ́kọ ẹ̀ ni wọ́n yìí live together. I wish them all the best. Èèyàn bímọ fọ́kùnrin yẹn ò ní kó má pa ni, èèyàn ò bímọ fún yẹn ò ní kó pa ni. So Alhaji mọ̀ tó bá yẹ pé Ropo make wọn happy káwọn náà kan dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọkùnrin. Blank check tẹ fún ìyáálé yín yẹn tó bá yẹ pé ẹ fẹ́ padà ẹ fẹ́ kẹ́dẹ̀ dúró lórí ẹsẹ̀ yín pẹ̀lú Ropo pé yes she's my ìyáálé, I'm marrying her back. But if not tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ padà tẹ́dẹ̀ ṣerú yẹn ẹ̀dọ̀tí ojú Ropo ẹ fojú ẹ̀ gbolẹ̀ gan-an ni honestly tó bá yẹ pé ẹ fẹ́ Fathia o but tẹ́ bá yìí fẹ́ Fathia of course ọba ni ọba lórí ohun gbogbo ni. Ẹ má gbàgbé o dádì mi máa tó di ọba o lágbára Ọlọ́run gbogbo àná látún máa ṣọ. Ayinde ọba ni ó dẹ̀ bá lórí ohun gbogbo ni. I wish you all the best of everything. Thank you so much. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ iṣẹ́ wà lọ́la. I love you all. I appreciate every one of you. Have a wonderful night. Èmi fẹ́ lọ sùn. Ṣé ti gbọ́? Ẹ jẹ́ kí n máa pa wọ́n lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan. Báwo mo ṣe máa pàwọ́ yìí? Wọ́n lè mú mi. Máa find out láti end. Yes, I want to end. Good night.